Papa Team 6, welcome to another episode of For the Dads. It is February the 24th. You are listening right now on February the 25th. If you hear my voice, Willie One Shelf, I'm also co-hosting with Fat Stafford. We got Sherman Young. He's sick. He's still joining us because, as every dad in the world knows, dads can't afford to get sick.
There's no days off.
There's no days off. You're hurt, not injured.
I'm hurt, not injured. I'm sitting like an absolute maniac right now because my, we can get into it.
Yeah, we got a lot to cover. And keep it under an hour.
But I'm just excited to hit the intro of this podcast.
Yeah.
And to celebrate our PT sickos.
It's all about celebrating PT sickos. And for those of you who are new and tuning in, PT sicko, PT6 stands for Papa Team 6. It is the fatherhood. It is the best father community in the world right now on the internet, in podcasting. You can find our podcast across all audio platforms, Apple, Spotify, Galaxy, Amazon.
Yes, sir.
All of them.
Not Hulu,
not Hulu,
but
not
TBD,
Netflix,
man. TBD.
But on all the audio channels, make sure you're following the boys. Leave a review, leave comments. We love comments. We love comments.
We do.
Spotify goes crazy. I know Apple reviews. Apple's like reviews, right? It's not like a comment section. Reviews. They can hit the 5-star and they can rate the.
Please
they can
go
review
review
the boys. Please go review. Please rate 5 stars.
Yeah.
YouTube comments. Love them. The episode last week with Tara Lewan, if you guys did not check that out, the PT sickos loved it. Tara Lewan was incredible. There's a bunch of comments here. I'm seeing one right now from Josh Howard 313 on YouTube. Now that you've crossed Taylor off the guest list, I think the wives have to be next. Great episode with the big guy. We've got to get the wives on at some point.
You got to get the wives on.
Got to get the wives on. But comments everywhere congratulating them on their third child. Taylor has an heir to the throne. He's getting a baby boy. They are getting a baby boy. He's not having shit. It's Taylor that's going through all the muck. But dad lives matter. I know. Dad lives matter. Dad lives matter.
That's a PT sicko we're talking about.
But subscribe. Make sure you're following all channels. Leave comments along the way. We love engaging with the audience. We also have a hotline and an email that you can write into if you don't want your voice to be heard. That hotline is 601 the dads. You call in, share a story, a win, a loss. Maybe you just want to vent. Maybe you're a father that just needs to vent because you've gone through some shit and you just want to vent to the boys. We are that hotline. We also have an email, 601thedads@gmail.com, where if you're on international soil or you don't want your voice to be heard, you can write in and vent, talk about a win, a loss, whatever the case may be. Vent about your wife. Maybe you love your wife. We got hubby shoutouts. We got wife shoutouts. The wives' nickname in this show is Milk Team 6, MT6.
Yeah.
We got all of it. You want to buy our merch? You want to get etched in stone with the Papa Team 6 community? BWTB.com. We have all the merch. We won't talk about the news stuff. We ain't talking about
What are you doing?
We ain't talking about
What are you doing? Hey, we got a Twitter community started by Jared Ladd.
A Twitter. So explain the Twitter community. Like somebody just tweets in their
X.
Or they're on X. They
So
just
sorry,
make a profile.
on X. Hey, I'm going to be completely honest with you, Will. I don't know what these X communities, I don't know what it entails. Because I told Derek, I think when you tweet in the community, the tweet just stays in the community. And then we tested it this morning and the tweet went out to everybody. So it's like, okay, it just puts a tag that you're a part of the community. So I don't know. We're figuring it out.
There was one I was a part of. I've been a part of one in my life. And that was the Severance community.
How was that?
I loved it. Because Severance is such a, the sickos out there that love Severance sickos.
Yeah.
Severance does a great job, similarly to like Game of Thrones, those two kind of shows where there's a lot of Easter eggs, a lot of callbacks, a lot of like game within the game, where people break down videos and you're kind of like, oh shit, yeah, that could happen. Or damn, I didn't think of it like that.
You're basically describing For the Dads. So Severance being a good show with a bunch of inside game is just like For the Dads being a good show with a bunch of inside game.
Yeah, we need to start. You know what we should do? We should start putting little Easter eggs.
We do.
I don't even know where to go from what I just said.
Yeah.
But if we know something's coming in the future, maybe you put an Easter egg that they're like, I wonder why, maybe a Rizzo jersey's hanging behind me. And then people are like, that must mean Rizzo's coming on.
Hey, Rizzo. Hey, is Stafford coming on?
Yeah, Matt Stafford's on that.
Because he's on the Lord of the Rings thing. Maybe, wait,
And then when Stafford does come on, that sicko that was like, he's now got his own tweet that says, I broke this down back on February 25th.
Been talking about it since March, bro. I knew that shit was going down. And y'all slept on me.
So we have an X community.
Yeah.
We have a Reddit community.
A Reddit community and an X community now.
Join all the communities, man. This army, this military is something special.
It really is.
We're going to be talking about, I was on a family vacation out in Hawaii last week. Sherm and I were both solo parenting over the weekend, so we'll get into some solo parenting stories. Sherm has a great lesson of the week for us, he tells me. We'll dive into how he even got sick.
How did I even get hurt, not injured?
How's Scarlett? Is she under the weather?
Sick as a dog, but
No.
dude, you wouldn't be able to tell. I'm serious. Her attitude, her whole outlook on life as a 7 going on 8-month-old, she just rips, dude.
You know what that comes from?
Her parents. I hope
Her dad.
Hey, will you come over here and tap me up? For real? Brother, I actually really needed to hear that.
Yeah.
Like that actually warmed my heart. She with her daddy,
man.
She with her daddy.
You prepped her for moments like this. Hey, you let her know the world's tough out there,
bro.
It will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. Yeah,
but it's not how hard you hit.
Yeah,
it's how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
God. Sorry, PT6ers. We're
reminiscing. Dude, my heart really needed that. That was fucking good.
We've been battling,
dude.
Dude, so we got back. We'll obviously break down all the vacation stuff, but we land. And Charo reminds me that she goes out of town. This was this past Saturday. She reminds me, remember I'm going to New York on Saturday. I was like, just gave her that look. What?
Wait, after we just went on vacation.
After we just went on vacation, she's not doing a work trip on Saturday.
Oh, good.
It's okay, sweetheart. I'll get back Monday morning.
Yeah.
My first question, you're not taking the kids from me, are you? You can't.
Don't do that, Charo.
Don't leave me alone for the weekend.
She didn't do that, right?
No, she didn't do that. She let me keep the kids.
Oh, good.
Yeah, thank God.
Yeah.
And Sunday rolls around. Massive blizzard or a snowstorm hits New York City.
Oh, that's right. Inclement weather.
Yeah. Flight gets canceled for Monday. She now has to rebook Tuesday.
Which that just means more solo time with you and the kiddos.
That means one word. Good.
Good.
Can't wait. I've been sailing this shit the whole time. Don't even worry. Stay out there.
Yeah.
You know what? Take another vacation. Fly back down to Hawaii while you're at it.
You offered that?
I offered it.
Good.
Then she hits me. What's today? Tuesday? Yeah. She hits me yesterday. We're sitting eating dinner yesterday and she hits me up. Their flight gets canceled on Tuesday.
Oh, good. Wait, so she's not coming in until tomorrow?
My immediate response, right when she texted me, I just put good deal.
A great deal even.
Love it.
Yeah. So she's not getting in until tomorrow.
So she's an empty sixer. She knows the game. For every parent that's out there listening right now, there's a sadness that consumes your child when parents are out of town. More so mom than dad. Rue does get sad when dad leaves. We talked about it when I was in San Francisco a couple weeks ago. A dad hack that I gave was like, it was actually this sweatshirt where I took her in. She started crying. She laid on my lap. She didn't want me to leave for 5 sleeps. It's only going to be 5 sleeps. It felt like forever. And she wasn't handling it very well. And I was so sad leaving to go to San Francisco. So I took her into my closet. We picked out a sweatshirt. It was this one that I'm rocking. And she essentially carried it around all week like a stuffed animal. But Rue, mom being out of town, it feels like a different beast. I'm the one in the trenches, so it feels like a different beast. We did the same thing with mom. Whenever Charo came down to leave that morning, it was like 5 a.m. Takes Rue sad, takes her downstairs to sleep the rest of the night sleep the rest of the morning with dad. But she went in with Charo and picked out a sweatshirt. Now she rocks with the sweatshirt. She's been rocking with it to school. She rocks with it everywhere because she misses mom. And we count down the amount of sleeps each day.
Yeah.
So I didn't even tell Rue. And you guys, parents, you guys know the game. Whenever the flight got canceled on Monday and got pushed to Tuesday, when we were on FaceTime, and Rue was like, "Mama, one more sleep." And I could see Charles' face start to lean into, it's actually going to be 2 because we got a lot of snow and the flight's canceled. I just chime in, intercept the conversation. That's right. One more sleep. Mama's got one more sleep. I'm looking at the FaceTime like I'm looking at you guys at home right now.
Yeah.
Like one more sleep. That's right. One more sleep. So I'm thinking in my head, this has got to be a process to get Rue around to, hey, it's actually going to be Mama's flight got canceled. She's not going to be here for 2 more nights.
Yeah.
Then eventually I'm like, oh, look at all the snow. Mom's showing her the snow. I'm like, look at all the snow. And then we get off the phone and I'm talking to Rue. And I'm like, sweetheart, did you see all that snow? Man, I hope Mama's flight doesn't get canceled. And she's like, why Mama's flight gets canceled? I'm like, because it's dangerous out there, sweetheart. There's a bunch of snow on the ground.
Yeah,
If there's too much snow, we don't want Mama traveling. We don't want Mama risking
She could
trying to get
hurt.
back. She could get hurt. We might not be able to see her for a while. And I was like, so if it snows or the flights get canceled, that's what we want. Because we want Mama to stay safe so she can come home. The only thing that's going to happen, the worst part is we'll only have one more sleep to go. So it'll be 2 more sleeps. It'll be 2 more. If that even happens, right now she's going to be home tomorrow. Knowing the flight was already canceled. She already moved it to Tuesday. Right now, Mama's going to be home tomorrow.
Yeah.
But if worse comes to worse and there's too much snow in the flight, the pilot says we can't fly. That's what we want to happen because we want Mama to stay safe.
Absolutely.
So we massaged that into her. She struggled for a moment, but it really was smooth sailing. So that's a little dad hack.
Again, that's a massive dad hack,
If some plans get bombarded and Mom's going to be gone in extra sleep because... Dude, they love Mom. Like Mom is the rock. Mom is the center of the universe.
Charo, when we'll get into the zoo thing, but just so for Charo to hear, if she's still in New York listening to this.
Oh, she's listening right now. Yeah. There's no question.
Rue, that's all Rue wanted to talk to me about.
Was Mama?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, Mama's the best.
How many sleeps until, Mama gets back? Yeah. This is Mama's sweater. Do you think Scarlett would like my Mama's sweater? Absolutely. Yeah. Show her the sweater because she's going to love it, really.
Yeah.
So that's good to hear, too, from Charo's side of
things. It's been smooth for the most part. But
yeah,
we'll get to dive in because you were a solo parent as well over the weekend.
I was a solo parent.
You knocked out the greatest dad game that any father out there could listen to.
Yeah.
And that was, a couple weeks ago?
Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, you flew the friends in town. You told your mom was coming to town. Yep. Turns out her friends are there at the airport. You're going to have, 4 days?
Yeah.
4 days with your friends. They brought their kiddos. It's just Mom and the kiddos. You are a champion.
Mahjong, wine nights, babies. I mean, we're just talking... chill sesh.
And a lot of dads out there were driving, listening to this game, watching this game, being like, this man gets it. And I got to figure this out because not only is this a massive win for everybody involved, but Sherm is low key. That scoreboard's ticking. It's rising.
It was rising.
You're putting up points. This is no huddle offense.
Yeah.
This is like, what is it? Chip Kelly. You're running like a Chip Kelly spread offense, like the first year it was coming out.
Yeah. Oregon Chip Kelly.
Oregon
Chip Kelly. Yeah. Mike Leach, Texas Tech type shit.
Mike Leach, Texas Tech type shit.
And like, where, 2 foot gaps between every offensive lineman. People are looking at like, what are we doing? You're just telling them you're going to pass.
People are saying, what's an RPO?
What even is that?
Run pass option, you can do that in one play?
Here's the deal. When the end pulls, all right, we hit them with Mahjong. If they sit, hit them with the wine night.
Amen, brother.
Hit them with the wine night. Either way, we're getting 8, 10 yards. But I mean, you would you would think,
to preface that, now's Hubby's time.
Yeah, you would think.
Now's Papa's time.
You would think. Maybe a little golf trip.
But what'd you get hit with?
Honey, don't forget I got that bachelorette party coming up. Hey, honey, don't forget I got that bachelorette party coming up. I don't think I can take Scarlett to that, so I'm really devastated. So maybe, you and I was elated because I'm like, oh.
Don't take the kid.
Yeah, don't take the kid.
Don't leave me solo to play video games all weekend.
Don't do that. Cold front hits Nashville. It's really cold. All of a sudden, it was really beautiful outside and
good.
Good. Oh, you're going to West Palm?
Good.
Oh, good. I bet that's kind of warm. That's kind of nice. Good. I get hit.
Let your hair down.
Let your hair down. Have a little fun. And hey, I love you to death. We're joking.
Oh yeah, we're just joking. We're having some laughs.
And you looked beautiful. Beautiful with your nice suntan from the beach, little party boat.
Oh,
and
she deserves it.
And here's an actual dad hack in the midst of all this good. just celebrating it because I was stoked. And I'm, she's sending me funny videos and stuff. I'm stoked. I'm having a time, but I try not to pepper it too much. I know some partners are different, but like I try to let her have her fun when she's having fun.
What are we talking about?
Like too many like updates and check-ins and stuff from home
with Mama Bear.
With Mama Bear. Yeah. I really tried to just do FaceTimes with like, hey, we're eating right now.
Yes.
Hey, we're sleeping. Oh, we just woke up. Good morning, Mama. We love you, Mama. And letting her, because Jill was dying for the FaceTime stuff, which that was great.
I would like to add to that. There's nothing worse than going on a trip with a couple buddies, and one of them is consistently having to lock in with the girlfriend or fiance and having to like, hey, I got to call and text constantly. It's the best whenever you get to go somewhere and they go, hey, don't worry, we'll catch up more on Sunday. You just kind of keep me a little bit updated here and there.
Yeah.
If you feel like calling me in the middle of the trip, give me a shout.
Mm-hmm.
But you put it on absolutely. I'll tell you what you won't get from Papa Team 6. And that's a text message with a question of where are the diapers. That's a text message with a question, what should I feed her tonight?
Yeah.
That's a text message of, hey, how do I do the laundry?
Hey.
Not that I do the laundry. I don't really hit the... but if I did, she ain't getting no text about it.
No, sir. And did you see that outfit? I put that outfit together, the zoo outfit.
You crushed it,
Did
bro.
I crush that shit?
And I love because she's growing into the bow. You know how I was kind of a hater.
Yeah.
I kind of took some crazy shots at Scar.
At Scarlett's face.
Yeah, to her face.
Say, you look dumb, dude. Your dad put you in there. Did you choose that?
Yeah.
Because you look dumb, dude.
Look at this bow and then flip a bow.
Knock it off her head.
Yeah. You look like a candy wrapper.
Just blowing her.
Oh, you can't say nothing? Didn't think so.
Just go. Blow in her face. Dude, your kid's a dud. Kid's such a dud, dude. But yeah, she's good. She's grown into the bow. She looks cute as hell.
Dude, your kid's a dud.
You get a little water and drip it on her face. Are you even doing that at home, Sherm? She just looked like she jumped off the Titanic when I poured water on her face. What are you doing? I don't know. I didn't know that you're supposed to do that. Yeah, you're supposed to do that.
Does she have a good of a dad you are? How is she in the water? Just start dumping water all over her face. Oh, look at her panic. You don't got her used to the water?
Dude, she's going to get bullied out the ass at school if you keep this up. What are you doing?
You can't bring her to the house. Scotty would eat her up, dude.
Eat her alive. I don't even want to see it happen. Don't bring her around here. Toughen her up, and then we'll talk. But outfit looked great.
Outfit looked good at the zoo.
Outfit was on fleek. I even sent the outfit to Mama's. She said, okay, Dadass. I said, watch me work. Watch me work with my family pass to the zoo. Didn't forget the stroller this time. Brought the stroller. Will and I were trying to figure out, because I do have a family pass, and I was like, I technically could get all of us in here together, but we're going to have to, It's a family pass.
We had a good laugh. He's like, maybe if you want to get on the family pass, we're gay. Hey, we're together. These are our kids.
I'm cool with that.
Cool
we were both cool with that.
I still bought my own ticket.
But we're like, support local business.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
But zoo was great. We'll get into zoo because that's a crack a cold one.
That'll be ours together.
I love that. My good last night. I think I have the closest thing to a panic attack as far as what the hell's going on with my body. We have this little mister thing that's like a saline mister that helps like break up mucus. It's for infants. And it's like, you know, those O2 tanks that they probably gave you on the sideline that you just go like, and it has the mask on it. It's like that.
Never used it.
You didn't need it.
Come on.
The way you were playing?
Yeah.
You didn't need
Fruit
that.
and spit? Are you all right? What was that?
I'm good. That was a loogie. I'm really sorry.
Good.
Hey.
Dads can't afford to get sick.
No,
they can't afford to be sick.
No,
They can afford to get sick. You just can't be sick.
you can't be sick.
Yeah.
I did check. I don't have a fever this morning. Good.
Yeah, good. It'd been better if you did.
It would have been really good.
You come in, just get all of us sick. Like,
Hell yeah.
Come on, let's raise our immune system.
Because that's what I'm all about. I'm like, again, don't bring them around unless you toughen them up. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to see my kid bullying your kid.
Yeah. Oh, you want to come over for a play date? First question, is your kid sick? Oh, he's not? Stay at home.
The problem isn't that my kid's bullying your kid. It's that your kid's allowing it. That's the issue.
Okay, but the O2 tanks, gotta keep it under an hour.
So we do the O2 tank, and then I do it. We're trying to make Scarlett like it, so it's like, hey, mamas and dadas are gonna do it. So I start huffing this thing in front of Scarlett. I'm like, oh, this is so fun! Oh my gosh! And I have the mask on. And I'm just going like, dude, it legit like broke up my mucus and stuff in such a way that like. I started having, because I have a ton of chest congestion right now.
Yeah.
I all of a sudden leave the room and I have a coughing fit where I'm having a hard time breathing. And I'm like feeling it in my face. You know, when you can kind of like almost feel it like where your lymph nodes are, where it's like tight, like around your jaw. I can feel my face getting red. And I'm like, I can't really breathe. And I like couldn't yell out to Jill. And I'm leaned over the trash can, just coughing / gagging. And then so sorry for anybody with the weak stomach. I just started puking loogies, which that was interesting. And then all of a sudden I just started vomiting. And then Jill's in the other room like, what is happening? Like, Sherman. And I'm like unable to say anything to her. As she turns the corner, I have this coughing fit because I'm sure I'm dehydrated. That all of a sudden, dude, my entire back just locked up. Entire back to where I just fall to my knees and like grab the trash can, and Jill's like, oh my God, Sherman, and is like talking to me. I'm on all fours, just like still coughing. And she's like, what is going on? Sherman, what is going on? In my mind, I'm going, good. Keep asking me. Yeah. Because we'll figure it out through me talking. And I just go, water! Like SpongeBob asking for water, but like scream it. And I'm still like unable to breathe. She just keeps on going, you don't need water. You're choking. Sherman, you're choking. You don't need water. Give me water right now. Like visceral scream, dude. And she didn't give me water for like 30 seconds, like still asking me. And I like start pounding the ground with my fist and I like vomit on the floor again. And I'm like, give me a goddamn water. Like I can't breathe. My back's locked up. I don't know what's going on, but give me a water. I'm dehydrated. Bro, it's crazy. And Jill and I are still kind of on the we're still on the fritz about it.
My God.
I know. It was crazy, dude.
The back locking up, like what's happening? Like
I've always had really, really bad hip flexors from like track and soccer days, which like led to my quads getting tight. And so that whole IT band that like goes into your lower back, like if those two muscles are causing you to kind of hinge forward because you're a little tight and sore, my glutes and my lower back will tighten up really bad.
Or it's like a sharp pain?
Not a sharp pain, but it's like my muscles are locked essentially in like on the sides. To where I wouldn't say like a sharp pain, like a structural pain of like nerves, but it's like More so just those back muscles on the sides of your spine, just basically saying, bro, sit down. Stop trying to stand. And that's why I use those KT tape and stuff.
Jesus
Anyways,
Christ.
I'm not taking like the best care of myself. I could stand to lose a good like 40 pounds. I could stand to lose, or I could, work out way more, get in better shape, stretch way more. But
you'd rather take the hard route.
Good.
The road less taken.
The road less taken. And let's not forget what my New Year's resolution is, to run a 400 under 60 seconds.
Oh, that's right.
Let's not forget about that.
But you want to, you're waiting.
We're starting at the ground level.
Yeah. You're waiting until the week of to just show the world. You're a fucking, you're a cheetah. You don't need a stretch. You don't need exercise. You just get up, hit a couple shoulder impingement movements, and then take off.
Cheetah does not stretch, dude. You make a very good point. A cheetah does not stretch. No, all that to say, on a very serious note, I do need to take better care of myself. But when I get dehydrated,
I'm thinking how you getting dehydrated.
I'm drinking too much
water, Olipop.
I know. I do drink a lot of water and a lot of Olipop, but I need to drink more.
Well, if you drink enough, you wouldn't be locking up like that.
Yes.
I
think the issue is
we need to get you on a good plan.
We need me on a
you on a good plan.
We need one of those like selfish, not team player, blah blah blah, like water jug.
Yeah. When you go and piss in the bathroom every morning, every day,
dude. It's not good. It's not good.
Letting the team down.
I am.
We need you at a championship level.
Yes.
Where you are hydrated.
Yes.
Pissing like a light yellow.
Light, dude.
Light yellow.
Because right now you would think it's highlighter. It's Gatorade.
Gold. It's like no. The what do you call the embroidery? The embroidery of milk.
Of my hat.
Yeah.
A nice little Vegas gold.
That ain't good, brother.
No, not at all.
Do you have a camera in the living room to where you can go back home and then watch tape with Wifey, with Jill?
Fucking wish, dude. If I had a nanny,
and so you can be like, hey, this moment right here, I needed you to get me water. And if you're deciding in your mind you're not getting me water, what I'd rather you have done is just start kicking me in the face.
Thank you.
Hey, if you're not going to give me water, don't just stand there and yell, what's going on? What's wrong? Just start kicking me in the face and knock me out.
Yeah. Hey, I'm glad his eyes were on it, though. That's good.
He had something
Chef.
fall out. Some kind of flipped or fell out. Right? What happened?
Yeah, the board, the SD just stopped recording.
Good.
I think the SD got disconnected, but we're back.
That's probably the PT6 gods going, hey, Sherman, easy. Because you're still on thin ice with the wifey.
That could be Jill hacking comms.
It really could
be Jill hacking comms.
It really could. That's like you better come correct.
Yeah.
Because I know we had that week with my friends and I went on the bachelorette party but like,
you're using up all your equity for this moment. That's what you got to understand.
No! There goes the golf trip. There you go. Wee, bye. But yes, I digress. That truly is the story.
Yeah.
That's why I'm sitting like an absolute freakazoid right now. My back.
You're a shell of yourself right now.
I am.
We need the PT sickos in the comments. We need to get Sherm on a plan. We need to get him on a plan.
Hit me with that Sir Roland meme of just get up.
Yeah.
Get up.
Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Everybody go watch it. Great show.
I'm truly just Sir Duncan right now. Just beat the shit. And I could yield. Oh, I do have a fantastic tweet from Will Compton really quick.
For me?
Yeah.
But just say, like, we need the PT sickos. We got to get Sherm on a plan. A healthy dad is the right dad.
A healthy dad is the right dad. And that is like truly something I'm striving for. Like I'm eating way better.
Okay.
I just want to let anybody know that's willing to take me on. I am eating way better.
We'll get you right.
Yeah.
This is a community driven thing.
Yeah. You have a guy that wants to get better.
We might have to just start something.
Yeah. Which I'm
PT
in for.
Fit.
Yeah, PT Fit. Okay.
PT
Fit.
Papa Team Fit?
Yeah, Papa Team Fit.
It's a movement.
That was really good, Will.
All right, read your tweet.
All right. This tweet comes from William Compton. William Earl Compton III, actually.
By the way, put PT Fit in the comments. That's
our comment this week?
Yeah.
Okay. PT Fit. Yes, this comes from Sir Will of House Compton. On X, he said, "A night of the seven kingdoms?" Eye emoji. And granted, this is like 6 weeks after the show has, like the great meme reset of like a night of the seven kingdoms where it took over Twitter. This is like a week after that. He says, "A night of the seven kingdoms?" Eye emoji. Finished episode 3 last night, and what a twist at the end. Everybody's on like episode 6 now. Hitting 4 and 5 tonight, they're rolling through the finale. What a time to be alive for GOD fans. And he provided a nice little Dunkin' egg pic on there for us. Chef, that was actually found by Chef and printed out by Chef. So I want to give Chef his flowers of that is a hilarious tweet. And you're right. You didn't say anything incorrect.
That's facts.
That's facts, dude.
If you're a Game of Thrones fan, what a time to be alive.
What a time to be alive, dude.
When I learned who Egg was,
I want you to like put a tweet out here in a week and be like, Lost? Yo, Lost? Have y'all been watching this shit? What a time to be alive.
Did y'all know Jon Snow was Aegon Targaryen? What the fuck?
Hey,
what a twist.
Dany's his aunt? Ew, but like she's kind of hot. What do y'all think? Sound off in the comments. Sound off in the comments. Bro, that was really funny. That was really funny. I do have some dad comments, just some general comments if we want to.
Dude, let's engage.
Yeah?
Let's engage. And you know what we haven't done in a while? Some of the good takes. We say good throughout.
Yeah.
But we'll just get into some good lore.
We should.
For dads out there that's thriving, but also there's suck with the thriving. There's a balance.
Yeah.
We'll dive into the suck.
What does it mean to embrace the word good?
What does it mean? Yeah.
What does it mean to enter that mindset? I have in Woodward on YouTube, and Woodward said, "My fiance has officially gotten me hooked on the show. We get married next month. We were listening to the episode, and Sherm was talking about his wife's gestational diabetes, and my fiance just casually goes, 'Is that what you have?'" Good.
Good.
I'm just now, from the wording of this, I'm just now figuring out this is the girl.
That's a chick.
Our ST6er just hit his betrothed with, "Is that what you have?" She replied, "Sir, I am not pregnant, nor do I have diabetes. What in the world?" That is wild. Future MT6er, I apologize on the behalf of your ST6er. But we're figuring it out.
We're all figuring out. Hey, you got that, right?
If anything, that just means he's worried about you.
Gestational diabetes. Hey, you have that.
Hey, that's what you got. He's just checking in on you. Right?
What the fuck are you talking about?
What are you talking about? Oh, dyslexia, and like you mix up words and said, "That's what you got," right? No.
I got one here from Jorge. This is a new dad comment. What's up, gentlemen? Jorge Medina reporting for duty. Recently got recruited for the PT6 and in boot camp right now. He's in buds training. My wife and I found out she is pregnant in January and now about to finish our first trimester. Let's fucking go.
That's huge.
I came across your podcast earlier this month and have nothing but tears of joy listening to all the PT6ers out there with encouraging messages. Lastly, I want to give a shout out to my wife, Raquel, being the crown on my head and helping me find my way back to Jesus. Good. That's a great comment, Jorge. Congratulations to you both.
Jorge, well done shouting out your future MT sicko.
And he gets it. He's been on for a month. He's recently got recruited to PT6 in boot camp right now. So he just finished buds training, breeding until dad status. The seed has been planted.
Good.
The heir to the throne might be there.
Oh, he didn't say whether or not.
He did not say whether or not.
Okay.
He did not say whether or not. That's what I'm looking for. They just finished their first trimester, but he gets it. Jorge understands the assignment.
That's a big thing we can get into if I'm thinking for our next one that we purely do not want to know. We legit want to find out on delivery date, I think, for the next one.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed that we even get an opportunity.
Fingers crossed. I have a couple of general comments.
Yeah. Money Master 21 on Spotify. At what age can Will and Sherm's kids start listening to the pod? Going to get some good feedback from the kids. Crying laughing emoji. That's a fantastic question by Money Master.
Fantastic question.
I cannot wait for Little Miss Scarlett to be proud of her father.
We hope so.
And all that he's doing.
They'll see us cry a lot.
A lot.
They'll know how much we love them.
That is true.
They'll get to hear a lot of old stories.
Mm.
You know, about bickering with their sister.
Yeah.
Giving us problems, giving us hell, how she struggled with bedtime, missing mama, some of the hacks.
Yep. I do think of like that age of like 8, 9, 10 range where my mom would break out the video camera with the red, white, yellow cords and plug it into the TV and play some of my baby tapes.
Mm-hmm.
And it was truly like watching a bad American Idol audition. I'm just sitting there like, I don't want to see it. Put it away. And it's like you and I are that's just on the internet.
Yeah.
For Scarlett and Rue. Not so much the videos, but the stories. But
yeah.
You're talking about how I shit on you? How I shit on your arm? Dad, what are we doing?
We got to figure out a way to guard him from shockwave.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even well, we've already done so. What a great euphemism. You know?
What euphemism? What does that mean?
Euphemism's like a nice little fun code word that you can call something.
Yeah.
That
but it's not a code word, it's a real roller coaster in Texas.
Boom, baby. Boom, baby.
I just euphanized.
You just euphanized. All over it. All over it. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Shockwave, baby.
Shockwave, Cow Pow on Facebook. We have a Facebook.
Yes, we do.
Just learning that. Yo, for the dads. But that makes sense. You got to be on Facebook. We're going to be about the dads. A lot of the boomer generations on Facebook.
We're down with the Zuck.
Appreciate you guys keeping it real in a world where everyone acts as if they have it together. So we have a few days when we don't feel perfect. Can feel alone. You guys are bringing the laughs and the feels. Thank you for showing the boys our love for the family is enough. I'll be shipping out on deployment soon, and I'm thankful to have your podcast while I have to be away from the family. Thank you for what you guys do. It really does make a difference. God bless you, gentlemen.
What was his
fires
name?
Me up. Kyle Powell. Kyle Powell, thank you for your service, brother.
Dude, thank you for your service, dude. We have touched on that so many times, but it's worth touching on every single time.
Every time.
Dude. To go and deploy and be away from your family and to serve, that idea means so much more now that I have a family.
Yeah.
I think to myself, dang, dude, that's a higher calling that they're wanting to go do.
Right.
And that's awesome.
There's a hardship and sacrifice that's involved with all of that.
Yeah.
Absolutely, man. Like having to pull yourself out, essentially outside of yourself to serve something greater than you for your country.
Yeah.
Knowing how hard it is to leave the family.
Yeah.
And put everything in place. What a strong rock you must have at home with Wifey. And just, man, that would be brutal to leave the kiddos.
Yeah, dude. Didn't grow up with a whole lot of military families, although there's a really big base in Fort Worth. But if anything, every single military mom that I've met, you're exactly right. It's like that rock mentality, dude.
Yeah.
That holding it down, dude. Jill's grandmother had 8 kids. While dad was out serving. What a monster.
Yeah.
What a monster, dude.
Yeah, yeah. Dude, my grandpa, William Earl Sr., he served, but he was always one of those guys, he never really told you what he did.
That's the best.
You know what I mean? Like he just told me he was a cook. It's like, oh, I just cooked for people. And he made incredible eggs. You talk about this egg recipe now. You go over, make the scrambled eggs. He'd put the bacon bits on top. He'd make some bacon bits, put them on top with some cheese. But the secret ingredient,
That's a bad dude.
he put a little pack of sugar, sprinkle it on the eggs. And every sugar, crazy. I know. But it'd be egg, scrambled eggs, bacon, and a pack of sugar that he'd use inside the eggs. And it was life-changing for me. I was just always beside myself. Like, what do you put in here? And he wouldn't tell me for the longest time. He finally told me when I was in high school. So I could show off to the boys. I'm like, I'm trying to like spread the good word of these scrambled eggs.
How are you doing? What
And
was his
eventually-
grandpa name?
Grandpa. Yeah. We were very, I guess, traditional. Like everybody was just grandma and grandpa.
I
Like all
love
the
that.
new stuff, like Lola and Opa, that Rue and Scotty, or that Rue calls her grandparents. All the mama, papa, all that stuff was not foreign, but I'm just like, oh, isn't that just grandma and grandpa?
Yeah.
And then on my mom's side, it was like Grandma Jerry and Grandpa Charlie. Because on my dad's side, we saw them all the time. They lived a town over.
That's
so we
Grandma,
saw them.
Grandpa.
It'd be like Sunday, we'd have Sunday dinner, Sunday
Yeah.
meal after church. You go over, it'd be either KFC. You get the family serve stuff, KFC, bro. Every now and then they'd cook. If it'd be a holiday, like they would cook and my mom would cook.
Oh,
Usually, Kentucky Fried Chicken. bro.
dude. Fried chicken dinner, I don't care where it's coming from. KFC, Chicken Express, you name it, dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
After he passed, eventually we find out, like maybe my brothers knew because my brother Cody, I was the oldest, Cody was middle, White's the youngest.
okay.
Cody hung out at grandma and grandpa's all the time.
Yeah.
But after he passed, you end up learning like we found like a gun he'd used over, hit some Germans.
Damn.
Yeah. Found some other old stuff. But so he just never talked about
So
it.
he
I
would-
always thought he just cooked. And so when people talk about their family serving or whatever, it's not like I leapt at the opportunity to talk about how my grandpa was a chef.
Yeah.
Because it's like, that's not like, as a kid growing up, you hearing you're somebody in the family like being a badass overseas.
Yeah.
You're like telling your friends about it.
Did he stand when they did like things at church or games? Because my grandpa was an accountant in Hawaii during World War II. And so he like wouldn't stand up doing military stuff. Like it was for the army, but he was like, no, I didn't really like serve like everyone else.
We were
Did he do
never
stuff?
in situations like that because my grandpa, like pretty much the majority of my upbringing, funny, the way they worked, my grandma, she lost her hearing. So she had hearing aids. So she had a massive hearing problem. She wasn't fully deaf, but she was almost there. My grandpa was legally blind. So he couldn't drive or do anything. He couldn't like leave the house. But they just, the perfect yin
They
and yang.
needed each other.
They needed
They
each other.
needed each other.
They'd just be in the house every afternoon. Like, you drive by, you'd see them sitting on the swing on the front porch, waving. They had a house on the corner on the awning. They had an awning over the window. Those old school awnings. They had like a C planted, etched like on the awning. So you knew it was the Compton house. Just sitting on the corner right down the
Wow.
road from the park. You'd see him wave. Like we'd be over there all the time, especially in the summertime when we were out of school. We'd run down to the community pool, pay $1 to get in. We were pool rats growing up.
That's so sick.
He'd throw me $20 to mow the yard.
No way.
Yeah, and he was a craftsman too. Like he'd be out in his little garage, and he built me like this wooden bolt action rifle.
He built it.
and then had a bolt
Yes.
in the wood,
Yeah.
bolt action rifle. Well, it didn't shoot anything. It was just a toy because he knew I wanted like a BB gun and stuff like that. And he was like, I'll make you something else. When we had our first dog, he built a doghouse, like a dope, sturdy, lasted forever.
Chef gave me a
And he, again, legally blind. Like he was nice, bro, in the garage.
what a legend.
He's a true Willie One Shelf.
He is.
But it was actually about it.
Well done, by the way, on social media when you posted something from your house and somebody said, you hang that TV? You said, I just do shelves. Check out the pod.
Yeah, come
buddy.
on, buddy. Check out the pod.
I'm a shelf guy.
Yeah, I'm a shelf guy. One shelf to be exact.
I
Don't do more than one.
audibly chuckled at that comment. That was well done. That was really funny.
But I don't know where I was going with that. But yeah, the
You were talking
Kentucky
about your
Fried
grandfather.
Chicken, grandfather,
Yep.
serving, all that stuff.
Because
You
we
kinda
read a military comic.
Yeah. You kind of just don't know the tales, I guess, until they share, or even after they pass. I felt like I learned a lot more stuff about him in the military. Because when he passes, like the military comes and does like this, has like this moment where they fire off the weapons,
Yeah.
They do all these things, and you kind of just learn more about it because he never really talked about it all the time.
They like fold the flag and
Yeah,
and everything.
yeah.
That's really, really cool.
Yeah, he was a beast though, bro. He was a beast, man.
You're making a custom toy bolt action rifle. Like, that's a guy that I just want to be in his orbit.
Yeah, he taught me how to draw and sketch. Like, he'd take his magnifying glass and he's like drawing pictures for me. Dude, he was a beast, man.
What a legend.
He'd be yelling at my grandma because she was hard hearing. He'd be like, my grandma and I, dude, there was this one story.
Could you hear the, like, your own voice in the hearing aids because they were turned up so loud?
Oh, I have no clue.
I've come across that sometimes.
My grandma, she'd just be chilling. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
She'd come, she'd want hugs. She'd want to kiss you like 10 to 15 times. Or you'd be leaned down there. All right, grandma. She'd just be, mwah, 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 mwah. She'd just be sitting in a rock. She'd just be sitting in a rocker. You were never too big to sit on her lap. She always wanted you to sit on her lap so she could balance you on the knee and just be like, wump diddy, woo, woo, woo. I do that with my kids now. But even when I was a high schooler, she'd want me, she'd tap her lap. I'd come and sit on her lap. She'd be like, wump diddy, woo. And I'm just like an 18-year-old, 17-year-old bouncing. Scully to Nebraska, just getting bounced by my grandma.
What a good woman, dude.
When I was
What a
young,
good
the story I was
woman.
going to tell when I was young, my grandpa yelling at her. When I was young, I forget how old I was. I was single digits. I was a little jit.
Yeah.
We were playing checkers. I was playing my grandma on checkers. She was moving. All of a sudden, she stopped moving. And I'm like, my grandma, your turn. You got to go. And my grandpa sitting there. Her name was Maxine. He called her Mac. He'd be like, Mac, you got to move. And I'm like, Grandma, it's your turn. He'd be like, Mac, you got to move the piece. And then all of a sudden, Mac, damn it. Hey, and then my grandma's sitting there. Her teeth fall out.
Oh, no.
She starts having a stroke.
Oh, well.
Hey, and I'm young. I see her teeth fall out. She plumps in the chair. Her teeth fall out. I scream bloody murder. Sprint to the living room. Her teeth fell out. Will, what the hell's going on? Because he can't see. He can't see.
Oh, no.
He can't see. Her teeth fell out. Her teeth fell out. Grab the phone, dial 911. I like grabbed the wired phone off the wall. And I'm ring. Ring.
Oh, dude.
Ambulance, everybody comes to get her to the hospital. She was good that day. Like, you know, she didn't pass. Because I know I'm sitting here having like this cynical humor about it. Grandma has a stroke.
Don't play me in checkers, man.
My dad one time was helping get her in the car because he was taking her to her beauty appointment, her salon appointment.
Yeah.
Because she'd have this perm. And
dude,
she was like traditional old school. She rocked
all time.
She rocked the perm and wore gowns, like, you know, those like prettier gowns or whatever. And you know, you had to kind of help them everywhere.
Yeah.
And my dad was helping her in the car one time.
They're Catholic, right?
Yeah. Oh no, not my dad's side. They're Baptist.
Oh, sorry, your mom's side.
My mom's side was like Roman Catholic. And
Yeah.
But my dad has to take her to a salon appointment. Helps get her in the car, doesn't fully shut the door. My dad walks around to the other side and gets in the car, and all of a sudden, my grandma falls out of the door. Falls out. There's like a little slope in the front yard. She sidewalk and rolls.
What did Bill do? Was he beside himself?
Shit.
Oh shit! Are you good, Mac? Get up!
God damn it, Mac!
Mac, get up! You're good.
Oh,
that's gonna be us, dude.
Grandpapa Team 6, man.
That's gonna be us.
Yeah.
Bro, they sound like legends.
Dude, they were legends, man. They were legends.
God, I love that. The only funny story that comes to mind as far as my grandfather had Parkinson's.
Yeah.
And so, like, I didn't really get to know him like you would, like your typical granddad, because, you know, he just wasn't talking at that point.
Right.
And a sentence would take like 5 minutes to get out. So I had some talks with him. One thing he did say to me when he was watching the Miami, Alabama national championship on his special edition VHS, and I was at that game in my mama's tummy, by the way. It took him about 15 minutes to get it out because he would kind of shake and he would work the word up into his mouth that he'd get it out. And basically the sentence that he told me, he said, ain't never gonna be a team better than the Tide. Told me that. Took him 15 minutes to tell me they ain't never gonna be a team
sitting there like,
better than the Tide.
you're right.
And I'm like, yes, sir, Cha-Cha.
Yes,
but
sir.
He had this wheelchair, and they had a nurse that had to like live in the house to like take care of Cha-Cha. And he was obsessed with Girl Scout Thin Mints. That was like his poison, dude.
Yeah.
Like, and he couldn't like use his hands or anything once the Parkinson's got really bad. But one night, dude, this is after like him not being able to really do anything by himself. The nurse starts hearing stuff in the kitchen and it's like, Julie, which is my grandmother's name, because obviously it'd be her,
Yeah.
not Charlie. He can't even get out of bed.
Yeah.
And she comes into the kitchen and flips the lights on, and he's sitting in his wheelchair. He kept the Thin Mints in the freezer because he liked them cold. And the entire bar of Thin Mints is sticking out of his mouth. And he's sitting there in his wheelchair just shaking with the Thin Mints sticking out. He was a sicko for the Thin Mints, dude. What a legend.
And big time right now for Girl Scout cookies.
Big time
There's
for
a
Girl
massive
Scout.
order on the other side that's sitting in there.
Yeah, shout out.
Shout out to Girl Scout cookies.
Shout out Brett Mays and his fam.
Shout out
for
Brett Mays.
hooking
No
us
free
up.
shout outs to Brett Mays.
No, but-
Great PT6er.
Yeah.
He's a PT sicko.
Bring us some more Girl Scout.
Yeah, bring us some more Girl Scout cookies.
No free shout.
No free shout outs. You got to deliver some Girl Scout cookies. You know, every day you'd walk in, my grandpa would be sitting in his room because he loved the Westerns. But he'd be sitting, they have this, you know, the little box TV, but he'd be sitting there because again, he was legally blind. So he could just kind of see the, the
shape
halo
of-
around you,
yeah.
the shape of you.
Yeah.
He kind of just knew based on size who was who. But you'd walk in and bang a left and just look in the room and he'd be like, say, this is the TV. He'd just be sitting up in his chair. He'd be like this close. He'd be like this close watching his Westerns. Will, is that you?
Just actively making his sight so much worse.
So fun. Where we go? Parenthood.
Parenthood. I got one last one from Gibson88 on Spotify.
Rip it.
Gibson says, Milk Team 6 here. My husband and I are first-time parents to a 6-month-old little boy, and we love listening to your show together on drives to St. Louis. Well, Mo family, come on. Hoping to get y'all's thoughts and realize it is not medical advice. We were advised against circumcision at birth due to most likely needing a procedure later. Now, the specialist says we don't have to do the procedure, but they can do it if we want him circumcised. Would he be made fun of later in life if we don't do it? Help. Do you want my personal opinion?
Time out. So they got advised against circumcision. They want our advice if they should do it now or wait for later in life.
Because now, like, they were gonna circumcise, but they're like, hey, if we circumcise, there's gonna have to be a follow-up procedure just because of what's going on. But then they were like, hey, what we thought was going on isn't going on. It's a normal, like, everything's good. So if you want to circumcise them now, we can do it.
So they know we're not medical experts, but they want our
They
medical
know we're
advice.
not, and they're basically asking, will they be made fun of?
You came to the right spot.
You can't. Yeah. This could not be a better podcast for this question because I got an answer. He's gonna get made fun of.
Yeah.
You
came to the right show.
We had a quote unquote anteater because it looks like anteaters. Yeah. We had an anteater on our soccer team in high school, and he knew that we knew that everybody knew, and it was talked about a lot. And he was called anteater.
Yeah.
Had a decent piece, had nothing to worry about, but it wasn't a German army helmet. It was
I feel like the anteaters do have some weapons on them.
Yeah, dude, they got a little extra something. Of course it's a decent piece.
Conversation.
It's a conversation piece?
Yeah, conversation starter.
Yeah.
You're in the showering with the boys. You just got to equip them with some wit and some humor.
Yeah.
If that's the route you're going to take.
Yeah.
You sit there showering, you realize the boys, everybody's meat peeking in the shower, and you just look over. Yeah, I got to clean him.
Yeah, I call him the hooded stranger. So
yeah.
what?
Yeah.
You know, it's not that big of a deal.
We play hide and seek every day.
Yeah, you got to name him. I mean, he's got to have a name.
Yeah. He's got to have a name, and he also needs to have a superhero name for when, you know.
Mm-hmm. Then you got the cape on.
Yeah. Well, it's almost like a reverse because he's got the cape on, but then when he becomes a fucking Megazord.
And then when it's like when it's Habsy and it's like almost like a turtleneck on him, give it like a professor name. Like professor something. He looks very, well educated. Yeah.
You came to the right place.
Have a little fun with it, Bag and tag it, if you will. Bag and tag it. But yeah.
What's the answer?
Hey, you do you. I don't think
we have no fucking clue how to handle this question, so we're just going to our defense mechanism is humor. People might think we're being immature and stupid about this. Yeah.
But you are asking a podcast producer and a former NFL player whether or not
I've seen a lot, but it's not
his tip. We don't know. I know it involves a lot of extra cleaning. It's an extra step with hygiene.
A hockey player.
That's Biz. Biz. You close it up, pee in it, and then drop a piss bomb in the shower.
Kind of sick.
It's like, oh yeah, we'd be doing piss bombs in the shower.
Biz would not be cut. Like that makes all the sense in the world. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And so and dude, our guy that would get the anteater comments and stuff, he was the man. He owned it. He had a great personality.
That's all you need, man.
A ton of fun, great dude, totally owned it. And yes, it was like a part of his identity. Like it will be a part of your identity, but
it's a superpower.
Yeah, it kind of is a little bit. It kind of is.
You got to know you got something that most people don't have.
Yeah.
And so you're going to get questions, I'm sure, at times, or feeling awkward, but that's the moments for you to come in with the icebreakers.
Yeah.
You just get equipped with the icebreakers and have the personality with it. You're going to own it. He's going to crush it.
And he'll get in college and word will get around and blah, blah, blah. And he's going to be at a party and the girl's going to come up to him and be like, the rumor's true?
Yeah.
You're going to go, we can find out.
Yeah. Ba, 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 ba-da-da. That was the Green Ranger. They were called Megazords, right? Power Zord, Megazord.
Yep.
Bah, when he had the flute. Bah, 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 ba-da-da. And the Godzilla Megazord comes out of the water. Hey, I kind of heard he just pulls out a flute.
And I know we're talking about your sweet 6-month-old baby boy that I'm sure is just a sweetheart.
Yeah.
And y'all will make the best choice.
Yeah, y'all make the right decision.
Because you're his loving parents.
We're not experts.
And I think we did a good job of proving that.
I think we've done a good job etching ourselves into how we should be perceived in this world.
So public or private school, Sherman? Oh, wow. You want it? I got some stories there.
Yeah, you get to the right place.
PT sickos. We have interrupted this episode for a good reason, I promise you. You are here because we want to talk to you about Olipop. And I know what you're thinking. All you guys do is talk about Olipop. Well, wouldn't you too if you were drinking this stuff? We love Olipop. We love that Olipop's team has partnered with us, partnered with this show for the dads. And they have a new flavor, Shirley Temple, that, spoiler alert, I already drank one today on today's episode. And I'll open up a second one because I'm that much of an Olipop sicko. The Shirley Temple is an incredible sweet treat that just feels super light. And you could probably hear a little frog in my voice because I'm a little sick. Check this out. How do I sound, Chef? Beautiful. Frog gone?
It's gone.
I mean, that's real life. I actually needed that. This might be go down as the greatest ad read of all time. And it's nothing to do with me. It's just the real life results of Olipop. I'm not saying if you're sick, it's going to make you feel better. Don't take that from this ad. What I am telling you is this stuff is good. It's refreshing, and it has 4 grams of sugar per can, and it has a bunch of prebiotics. It's got a bunch of plant fibers, botanicals, you name it. It's a guilt-free new kind of soda that just absolutely rips, dude. It tastes incredible. Olipop, we literally love you. It's insane. Get a free can of Olipop when you buy any 2 cans of Olipop in store, and we'll pay you back for 1. So get a free Olipop when you buy any 2 cans of Olipop in store, and they will pay you back for 1. So it's a little BOGO action going on. Works on any flavor at any retailer. drinkolipop.com/bussin' with the boys. Olipop is sold online at drinkolipop.com plus Amazon, and available in the soda aisle and with the chilled beverages at thousands of retailers nationwide, including Walmart and Target. My local gas station has just started carrying Olipop. That's a huge win. Huge win. They were late to the game, dude. Everybody's got Olipop now. And I'm like, what are we doing?
I was in a Costco and I saw a sicko, little maybe 65-year-old man, had a carton filled to the brim with Olipop. That guy's going to have a
15 case that they got at Costco. It's undeniable. So, guys, make sure to go to drinkolipop.com/BWTB. That's drinkolipop.com/BWTB. Please enjoy the rest of this episode. All right, I have crack a cold one to Zoo, and it sounds like it's a collab a cold one.
Yeah,
it's a collab crack a cold one.
It's a collab crack a cold one. Just crack one open.
Tink, I've been sipping one already. Olipop Shirley Temple. Nice.
It's a tasty little treat. Yeah, would you say a collab a cold one?
Yeah, collab a crack a cold one?
Yeah, collab a crack a cold one. The zoo. We had a zoo day. Daddy-daughter zoo day. I was telling Sherm how my wife was out of town. I think it was on Friday when we were doing our For the Dads meeting. Sherm's like, I'm solo too. Wifey's going off to a bachelorette party. And I was like, good for her, man. Good for us.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, good. And so we took it upon ourselves. Saturday, we're going to do something together. We're going to get out of the house. We're going to get the kiddos out of the house. We're going to burn some time, have a little bit of fun. We go to the Nashville Zoo, local Nashville Zoo, phenomenal zoo to take the kiddos. They love absolutely every animal that comes through. Scarlett was just chilling the entire time, just being a warrior. We're just having fun, checking the vibes. Where are we at? What are we doing? Doesn't matter. Just give me the banky, dude.
And Rue was really team leader at the end of the day.
Yeah, Rue wanted to see certain things, but also like she's helping try and show the kiddos. I had Scotty. I brought out the double stroller. I knew Rue would want to probably sit in the stroller, not walk around everywhere. So that always think on your feet. Bring the double. Better to have it, not need it, than need it, not have it.
Yeah, dude.
Scarlett was ripping around in the stroller. We're duoing up. Got a couple For the Dads fist bumps. You had a For the Dads PT6 encounter, which, yeah, that'll be fun to talk about.
I hope that PT6 that you knucked me, dude.
Yeah.
I was holding Scarlett up on her stroller with both hands to where like she needed to be held with 2 hands.
Yeah, it was like the back end. We were finding the exit. So we were getting ready to leave. We'd been there a couple hours.
And I totally just neglected my daughter to give out a little For the Dad's fist pump. And as soon as I let go of Scarlett, she's almost eats it. It's like, hey,
stroller goes sideways, chef.
Hey, buddy, I love your dad podcast. Nux. Oh, let me almost kill my kid. Nux.
Yeah, PT6.
It's good. Oh, she's good. 5-second rule. 5-second rule.
You caught her, though.
I caught her.
You saved it. It was a close one.
It was close, dude.
But we ripped around, had a great time.
Yeah.
Rue was really engaging with both Scotty and Scarlett, trying to point at all the animals. Oh, look at this. Scotty's squealing. She's got this little squeal when she sees like birds or any animal, really.
Bro, Rue is fully, I don't want to speak for you about your daughter.
Or for her.
But my takeaway of Rue from that is like, she is at the age where she is very much a help. She is not a hindrance. I'm sure she could be if she had
Yeah,
an episode. She's a kid. Yeah.
Absolutely. She's 3.
But golly, dude. I mean, just an absolute tour guide through the zoo for Scarlett.
I'll be honest, bro. She is an asset.
She is an asset.
When, like, say, well, I don't remember the last time mom was out of town, but days where it's like me and the girl. So maybe Charles out for the day, whatever. But just me at home. But when mom's not there, something goes off in Rue's brain as I have to help this poor old man.
Let's go, dude.
I have to help Dada.
Let's go.
And so she's been helpful every day that mom's been gone.
Yeah.
Like on top of it. Like she's one of those, she's very much a firstborn. She's very much like an oldest.
Yeah.
Like got some of the type A that she'll have in her, very like structure, needs to understand the mission, understand the rules, and she'll carry it out. She's a stud, bro.
She is.
She knows when it's time to put Scotty down and, hey, I need you to put on your PJs tonight and do all the things. Make sure your brush is ready when I get back downstairs. Let's draw mom. She loves drawing mom pictures every day. Big into the arts and crafts.
Love that.
But she'll just be quietly doing it downstairs while I'm upstairs putting Scotty down. Then everything I need, can you help me do this? Yeah, bro, she's been an asset the entire time.
Very open to learn too, dude. That was so much fun. She would ask me questions. There was the tiger thing that you saw where it will show the picture of a tiger, but then it's interactive. If the kids flip it around, it shows the muscular bone structure of the tiger.
Mm-hmm.
And so Rue was like, Uncle Sherman, what's that pink stuff in the tiger? What's that pink stuff? I was like, that's the tiger's muscles. She was like, inside the body? I was like, yeah. She goes, muscles are pink? I go, yeah. And she's like, I have muscles, blah, blah, blah. I was like, that's right. And then when she started pointing at the bones, she was like, these are bones. Tigers have bones. I was like, they do. I was like, and these are ribs. I was like, Rue, if you feel right there, can you feel your ribs? And she started feeling it. And she was like, a tiger has way bigger ribs than me. And I'm like, yeah, it does. It totally does. Like, dude, she was just such a joy to interact with.
We got in the truck to drive home after because you know how she was having her moment with Scarlett where she's doing like throwing the mom's sweatshirt up in the air.
I'll give you that video, Chef, because that actually is very cute.
Yeah, and Scarlett's laughing because Rue's like throwing the sweatshirt like up in the air, making her laugh. We got in the car and I was like, Rue, you were so kind to Scarlett. Like, thank you. Like, that's very helpful for Dada and Uncle Sherm. It's very helpful for us.
Yes.
And she was just super curious on like why it's helpful. I'm like, well, it's always good when Uncle Sherm and we get to push the strollers and catch up and talk with each other. And sometimes the babies, the kiddos, they need us. So we got to be basically at their beck and call all the time for whatever they need. Like if they need a snack or they need the binky or they need this or they need to be entertained. I was like, and you were doing such a great job keeping Scarlett entertained, talking with Scotty, pointing at the animals. And it helped Sherm and Dada to talk and have fun with each other, watch you guys. And she'd be like, why is it helpful? And just add, they're in such a why ask question phase at 3 years old and 4 years old, but everything's a question. And she's just super curious on learning, like, why was that good? Or why did that help you out? It helps Sherm. Like, yeah, it helps Sherm. Because Sherm, their mama is gone for the weekend, just like your mama's gone for the weekend. So Sherm is hanging out with Scarlett solo. So he's tending to Scarlett all the time, all day long, making sure she has everything and probably has to entertain her, make her laugh and make her smile. And you were doing that while we were at the zoo with her. So Uncle Sherm got to just have fun, hang out with you.
Yeah. I literally leaned up against the car while she was doing it. I truly thought to myself, that is so awesome. Like I literally was just leaned up against her truck with my arms folded, just watching her make Scarlett laugh and giggle.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, that's so cool. That's so cool.
Just seeing our kids interact.
Yeah. And like Rue being like, oh, Scarlett, Sherm, are you watching? I'm making her laugh. I'm like, yeah, you're killing it. Like you keep doing it. Like
she's a showman. She wants people watching when she's doing stuff.
I didn't tell you what she told me when she was like, hold on, I got to tell Uncle Sherman bye. She came up to me and she said, will you tell Scarlett's mom that I liked making her laugh with my sweater today? And I said, I will gladly pass that along. I said, thank you so much, Rue.
Such a sweetheart, man.
Such a sweetheart. I was
that juices me up.
Oh, yeah. She's a good one.
Yeah, she's a beast, man. Doesn't come without trials and tribulations.
Oh, 100%.
Doesn't come without trials and tribulations. I'll tell you this. She dominated the 12-hour travel time to Hawaii. Dominated.
Yeah, how
bro.
was all that, dude?
It was
Because we didn't even get into that at the zoo. Like how the kids did traveling.
Scottzilla was Scottzilla.
Love it.
Good.
She's a beast, dude.
Good. She, during the travel time, it was, again, our first flight took off from Nashville at 7:30 in the morning. So we had the kiddos up early. And usually, you know, as a parent, you're hopeful that your little one, Scotty, is around 15 months old. But you're hopeful that they, like, you know, they'll eat their food or take their bottle and then like go to sleep or like zonk out. And you're hoping for like an hour at a time.
Absolutely.
Out of the 12 hours of travel, Scotty probably slept a total of 90 minutes sporadically.
Yeah.
Maybe like combined.
Yeah.
And then outside of that, like Scotty is a busybody. She is like she handles herself like a reckless abandon, bro.
Yeah.
Like has to be moving, has to be doing stuff. What I hated too is mom had to essentially hold her the entire time because she's a big mommy's girl. Like she'll play with me, but she'll play with me from mama's arms. Or if mom's in the vicinity and I'm holding her, she reaches and like, you know, yells and does all this stuff. So you're trying to think about everybody around you on the plane because it's a long travel time. Like the first flight to Arizona was like 4 hours. Then you had like a 4 or 5 or a 5-hour flight to Hawaii from Phoenix after a couple hour layover. Wasn't terrible, but it's like there was no. Mom didn't get to nap at all. I passed out for a few minutes at one point. But yeah, Scotty was tough. Scotty was tough. There are moments where you're like, you want to put a bullet in your head and, hey, take the plane down. We're over the water, put it in the water.
Yeah. That looks good.
Yeah.
Right there. She seems that age too of like, Scarlett, I feel like is at the tail end of, if we hit her with a ball, if we've been playing with her, getting that energy out, and then we hit her with the bottle, we can then wrap her in a blanket and incentivize sleep, and she'll take it.
Yeah.
Like she'll be like, yeah, I guess I could conk out for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Right here. But
Scotty's in that phase where she's curious about everything going on.
Dude.
She wants to play. She wants to climb. Again, it'd be like Rue in the middle seat because Scotty's a lap child. So we're sitting in a 3-piece row. Rue's in the middle seat. We have this cool little like suitcase, a roller suitcase where you can take out and kind of turn it into something like for a plane seat.
That's
kind of that's shout out. It's a dad hack right there. I don't know what the product is. If one of you guys can search it up, I have no clue what to call it, but it's like a little kid's roller, like a roller suitcase where you can turn it into basically an extra little platform. So if Rue does want to sleep, she can lay back. We have her pillow. She can kind of lay down on the seat and also in that little space next to the legs. She kind of sprawl out. But Scotty would want to stand in the middle part and just hold the seat and like engage with people behind us. The people behind us were great. Everybody around us was great. Knew that we were just in trench warfare.
Yeah, dude.
The entire time with Scotty. But she wants to climb. She wants to do all this stuff.
It's a suitcase, you said, Will, right?
Yeah.
Because I found one that's like a ride-on suitcase.
It's like a ride-on suitcase where we'll ride it like a horse and you'll have this like longer lanyard thing that you're kind of dragging her and moving her around the airport.
Is it called a stoke?
It might be.
Stoke looks, I mean, there's like foot pedals and stuff on this. It looks like it's
she doesn't have foot pedals, but it's something like that.
That sounds unreal.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah. Is there foot pedals on it?
No, it's more like grooves, I guess. Like
yeah, but it's got like stickers that they can put on them.
Bunch of stickers on
that's it right there.
That
so
is
if you want to show the graphic for a dad hack shout out to use, it works wonders for us.
Stoke.
But we'll have like her blanket, stuffed animals, pillow, and then like some arts and crafts or books or whatever in there. So it's like her little like her little setup. But Rue dominated. Very good, very patient. You know, would ask how much longer we have, kind of be bummed every now and then, but she never had any real meltdowns or anything else. Scotty was a tough one.
Jill said that about Rue when I like described the zoo thing. She was like, she's a firstborn girl through and through.
Yeah, she's super helpful.
Yeah.
And then for any parents out there like thinking about traveling or doing family vacations, dude, just do it. Like it sucks. The traveling sucks. Yeah. I even told my wife when we were talking about doing a vacation, good. Like doing a vacation, I always want to stay somewhere like on the mainland. So where you're not flying that long.
Yeah.
So I'm like, dude, Scotty's going to be a nightmare. She is every time we travel. She talked me into Hawaii. Love Hawaii. But I'm like, bro, it's such a long travel. But hey, happy wife, happy life.
Come on,
sweetheart,
man.
you want to go to Hawaii? Let's go to Hawaii.
Good.
Resort was beautiful. But my advice for those people, if you have a wife who is adventurous and wants to travel and see things and go on vacations, dude, just eat the grenade and do it.
Yeah.
Because as hellish as it was traveling there, because we were wiped out. We got there and it just, when you get to the destination, it's just so worth it, especially when we had nothing on the schedule because it was kind of a resort. It wasn't like all inclusive or anything, but it was a beautiful resort. We got upgraded when we got there. The agent, because anybody who's followed me for a long time or a few years probably knows or understands the lore of Expedia. When we traveled to Italy a few years ago.
Travel has been a nightmare for the Compton family to nothing that y'all have done.
Right.
Like y'all
we had
just
a nightmare situation with Expedia. I took the country to war against Expedia.
Yeah.
We got it figured out eventually, but we didn't fly to Italy the time we wanted to fly to Italy. We had we had everything set up. We had our tickets, but we apparently weren't in the computer. I was going to do in the computer. And, that was a nightmare. So from that, we used one of Charles' friends who's a travel agent. And apparently she's set up for whoever she works with. Shout out Megan Paler. Go check her out on Instagram.
Okay, Megan.
But she was our travel agent. And whoever she works with, like they're eligible for upgrades, like this list of like 5 to 10 upgrades. If the resort or hotel has it available when you're there, she could qualify for an upgrade. We got upgraded, bro, to the most. I mean, I did my best not to flex.
Yeah.
Because I just had that vibe where you go and you're apart and you're staying somewhere that you feel like you shouldn't be here, you don't belong here, where you feel like you made it. Like it was a 4-bedroom suite with a private pool. And it was insane, bro. And I'm grinning ear to ear the entire time. Just like, how do we have this?
Yeah.
But it was amazing, bro. We got to chill. We pool, beach every day. Roo swimming like 6, 7, 8 hours at a time. It was very relaxing. It was great to get away. But it was a phenomenal vacation.
Oh,
Dealt with some jet lag. Good.
It looked it, dude. Just the little outfits for the girls in those family pictures that you had. Just everything that comes with a vacation that probably is a pain.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that is applied across fatherhood of just everything's gonna suck to some extent because there's all the extra steps, but then the payoff, dude.
The payoff is huge. And if you're a dad or a parent out there like me, we went on 0 family vacations growing up.
Yeah.
All of our stuff basically went into sports for myself. And so all of my vacations were essentially like baseball tournaments or football camps, like whatever my parents could muster up and put towards that, they did. I would also be the kid where I traveled with a buddy. So say we're on the baseball team. I'd be in the car with you and your family going and staying. We'd be sleeping in the same bed. I'd be like the tag along kid.
Love
my
that.
parents did everything I can. We were middle class. They worked hard, but all of it went towards us with sports, our passions, everything else. But we went on 0 family vacations because didn't have the time, didn't have the money. And so it just never happened. Charles kind of opened my eyes to vacationing. Like even growing up in the sports world and playing in college in the NFL, like when I would go on vacations, it would be, I never wanted to be anywhere past like 3 or 4 days because you feel like you're out of the structure. You feel like you're taking away from things you could be getting better at or chasing that 1% to get better. But Charles get me to go on week-long vacations, 2 week-long vacations. We spent, I want to say 5 or 6 nights in Hawaii. Dude, family vacations, going and seeing different parts of the country, seeing different parts of the world. Like, dude, those are core memories that you're going to have with your kids that you're going to look back on and you're going to be happy you did them, especially at a young age. Cause we want to get them in a rhythm to where we do a family vacation every year, or we get to do it a couple times a year, to where they grow up going and seeing different parts and being excited to see new things and experiencing new things. But man, take the family vacations.
And there are so many ways to do it from your standpoint of like, you can do the family vacations where you are driving to the Grand Canyon, you know,
yeah.
offline, you're driving, you find the campsite that has like some nice little cottages that are affordable, whatever the trip looks like, just going on a trip with family, dude.
Yeah. And you're 100% right. Like, you don't need much on the family vacation, because there could be listeners out there. Yeah, it sounds amazing. You get upgraded to a 4-bedroom suite.
Yeah.
Like, you got a lot of money. You got the world. You can do all these different things. But there would be moments where we're sitting there on the beach, and all Rue wants to do is throw rocks into the water. And I'm thinking in my head, you don't need all of these things to have like a phenomenal experience.
Yeah.
Like, it's nice. It's nice that we get to enjoy it, that we get to do these things, this privileged life that they have. They have no clue that they're on a beach in Hawaii right now, and this is the peak of life. They just want to rock and they want to throw it in the water. They just want you to join them wherever it might be and throw that rock in the water.
We like truly, I was blessed enough to like get to go on some vacations and stuff. And my grandmother, I told you, lived in Blue Mountain Beach, Florida, like right by Grayton and Seaside and stuff. So like getting to go see her was pretty much a vacation. But some of my favorite memories were just like going out into the country with my dad, like west of Fort Worth, where people that know Texas are like, yeah, there's not a whole lot out there until you hit Abilene.
Yeah.
And throwing huge pieces of wood into like a stock tank so that they would float like battleships, and then sitting there with my brother and my dad and throwing rocks at the sticks until you can snap them and break them enough that they would sink. Like, that is literally one of my favorite memories as a kid, is finding a good stick to go throw in the stock tank and then try and sink it with the rocks. And it's like, that cost almost negative dollars, dude. Like, that costs nothing. Like, you can create that any sort of way. So to your point, like, any type of travel, dude.
Like, I remember we'd have like we'd go camping after like a baseball season was over. So I remember having fond memories, just being in the sleeping bag, being in the tent. But I'm sitting here, like, as I'm thinking through it, it's like, the parents, you just enjoy watching your kids have fun and engaging and playing with your kids, because your kids they're so in the moment that, again, all they need is some sticks.
Yeah.
All they need is some rocks. Like, they don't need much.
Yeah.
It's just knowing that you guys or embracing the suck together, figuring out, learning things in real time about each other, getting to the destination. You, mom and dad, you're kicking back, you're enjoying whatever you can, because it's still work when you travel. Like when we went to Destin last year, like it's constant work when they're at certain ages, being young, like under 3 years old. Yeah. But the moments where you are finally relaxing, or you are finally playing, or you are just watching your kid play by themselves, and the smallest thing entertain them, like, that is like the joy that you have behind going out on any adventure. Yeah. Because you don't have to go far. And again, I say that, it's like, I'm sitting here thinking through, it's like, yeah, I'm sure people listen to, it's like, you have the means to do yada, yada, yada. That's true. I'm very blessed that I get to do those
Which
things.
Is sick, dude. That's nothing. Yeah. That's nothing to be like, oh.
Yeah, I'm not ashamed of it. I'm just thinking how it gets to where even it's relatable to people that could be feeling that way. And it's like, dude, it doesn't take much, man.
At all. And it will suck loading up the car.
Oh, good. Yeah, good.
You're going to forget to pack a couple things for the kids. Good.
Yeah. They're screaming the whole time in the car ride because you're not playing the same song over and over. Good. Good. They're not taking a nap when it's finally nap time. You just want them to relax. Good. Yeah. Your 2-year-old, 3-year-old's fighting you on that time. I don't want to sleep. I don't want to sleep. I know you don't want to sleep. I'm just letting you know, if you want to close your eyes and lay your head back and relax a little bit, you're more than welcome to. I don't want to. That's good. Good. That negotiation, that yelling is good.
She keeps on hitting the same drum button on her little cube game and goes, play the drum, play the drum, play the drums. Good.
This is life. This is what it's all about. Good. Keep hitting that annoying sound. Scotty, they had the little karaoke box out the other night, and Scotty was taking a microphone and just putting it next to the speaker, so it was making that blaring, rotten-ass noise, and Rue's laughing. I'm like, hey, Scotty, stop. And she just looks up at me with a shit-eating grin and keeps doing it. Good.
Scotty's
this is parenthood.
Animal. Bro, Scotty's all time.
Dude, Scotty is an animal. You're at whatever hotel you're at, they have a pool. Your kid wants to swim all day. It's finally time to relax. They don't want to go and eat dinner. They want to go to the pool. Hey, can we go to the pool after? You finally just say, oh, okay, fine, we go to the pool after, for the love of God. Good.
Scotty just getting the microphone and getting microphone feedback and just evil smile.
Bro, she's a menace.
That's incredible.
She's a menace, bro. She'll go and take Rue's toy. Say, Rue, there's this There's this little game that we have from like the Everly boxes.
Oh yeah.
Where it looks like Connect Four, but it's a sequence of colors.
Yep.
Go down a line. So Rue fills them all, right?
Yeah.
Scotty will come over and grab one. Rue will get pissed. Scotty, no, Scotty. They'll be sitting there hand fighting. Scotty ends up grabbing one, and immediately when she grabs one, turns around and takes off running. I'm like, Scotty, give that back to Rue. And Rue will be kind of like crumbling a little bit, standing by the toy. Like, Rue, you can't. I'm like kind of laughing. You just can't let her. She knows you want that. So she sees that you give her a reaction.
Yeah.
That's what she wants. She thinks you guys are playing.
Yeah.
And Scotty, as I'm telling Rue that when she's about to crumble by the toy, Scotty's standing about 5 feet away, just standing there looking at Rue, just wanting her to get up to kind of go after Rue.
Yeah.
I'm like, see if Scotty will give it to you. She's like, Scotty, can you give me that, please? Scotty will hold it out and take 3 steps. And then once Rue reaches out, she'll drop it down, turn and run.
No.
I swear. I'll get it on film for you. All the time.
Y'all, at the zoo, I'm sitting there and Scotty was like kind of in her own world, but she was interacting a ton.
Yeah.
But she's like kind of in her own world like Scarlett is. But she's able to actually see animals, point at animals and make, that like and like look at me like, look, I see it. Like you look too. So she was kind of sitting there and like eating her snacks, and you were interacting with Rue, showing them the monkeys, I believe.
Yeah.
Like y'all were looking at that, and Scarlett and Scotty are both just kind of in their own little world in their stroller. And I know that Scotty understands. Like y'all talk to her and tell her things, and she does stuff. So I'm like, I know she understands.
She's
so like,
great at shaking her head no.
Yeah. So I was like, I'm just going to talk to her like a adult, and I was like, hey Scotty, I was like, this is my daughter, Scarlett. And I was like, you do a really good job of waving at people. I bet that she would like it if you waved at her. And Scotty literally turns to me and looks at me like this and just keeps on staring. I go, if you want to, you don't have to, but if you want to wave at Scarlett, you can wave at her. She'd probably like that. And she's still just looking at me like this. And she looks over her shoulder at Scarlett and she goes, I was like, that was incredible.
You're right though. She is like in her own world.
Yeah.
Most of the time. She's such a joy to be around. Did you see the training for the AGAT video? We're at our spot on vacation.
No.
And she's just over there going,
sorry.
And she's just headbutting the door.
Yes. You can see Rue's reflection in the door.
I sent you the video last night to where she climbs up on her own little slide, that little rainbow, where she pull her heels so that way she can get some traction to go down on this little, it doesn't stand very high. But she falls down and kind of falls down sideways, hits her head against the wall, falls in between that and the beanbag. Yeah, hits her head. You can hear the thud. Falls in between the beanbag a little bit, and she just gets up smiling, bro.
Gets up smiling and makes a little noise yeah. And I'm like, I showed that. Did I text you back on that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you did.
Because I was like, that was hilarious. But I showed instantly Jill that video. I was like, that's not normal behavior, but that's pretty fearless, right? And
Scotty is that way. She's way different than Rue. If Rue would have hit her head going down, she would have been crying.
Yes.
She'd been like, okay, maybe I'm hurt here. I'm kind of embarrassed that I fell down.
Yeah.
Very much like that first child that thinks about everything.
Yeah.
But Scotty's got this reckless abandon about her where she is kind of fearless.
She is. To Jill's point, she sees a bunch of toddlers at her job. It's the only reason that I was interested in hearing her perspective. And she was like, yeah, that's a high thing that she just was like, I'm going to climb that. And then, hey, guess what? I think I'm going to jump off that too. Didn't stick the landing and just ate it against the wall.
Good.
She's just what a stud, dude.
We were in the, cause we're at the kids pool most of the time, most of the days. And Scotty's in this one where it's 1 foot, or it might be 6 inches, 8 inches, 1 foot deep. And, she'd be walking and she would literally tip or fall over or slip and she'd be sideways, under the water, in the water. And I'd go down, I'd be laughing, come over and just kind of pick her up. And she'd just be like, and then get back up and just keep it going, bro. Or I'd throw a little torpedo Rock it in the water. Shout out JP. JP got Rue
Hey,
for her birthday.
those are electric.
And the kids loved them, but they'd be right underwater where Scotty can reach down and grab. But sometimes she'd miss and just go like head first down in the water. And she's like, reaching to get up. We'd be like, oh, snap. After the first couple times, you realize like, man, she
doesn't care.
She's not even phased. Like, bro, you're drowning.
That's going to be, that's literally like, let's say she's playing soccer, volleyball or whatever, like in high school, she's going to like eat it. Like she's going to get like hurt and she's literally just going to be like, and just keep going.
Yeah, just
like
keep
that's
going.
so badass. Dude.
And not even think about anything else.
Anything.
Yeah.
That didn't hurt.
That didn't hurt.
God, dude.
Hey, by the way, flying back was hell. The worst part about, I feel like vacation too, is when you're leaving vacation, you don't want to leave. And you travel back. We took a red eye back so we left local time in Hawaii. 6:30 was the flight. And then we flew 7 hours to Dallas. Kids slept. Kids did a great job sleeping. Mom and dad, we got zero sleep. For whatever reason, I just can't get comfortable on the plane.
Yeah.
Slept zero, bro. So when we got back, operated after a red eye, good.
Yeah, good.
Operating on fumes. Charles' parents were over. Ola and Opa were over at the house. They helped for a little bit. But transitioning off of jet lag, that's probably the hardest part.
Yeah.
Coming back. Because going there, it's not that bad. They still fall asleep. They're exhausted. So they're tired. You might have a couple meltdowns right before bedtime. But overall, they go to sleep fairly quick. And then they're waking up early. You're waking up early, like 4 or 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
Because it's a 4
You get
hour
those
time
hours
difference.
back.
Yeah. But traveling back is a nightmare.
It is.
And it hit us on Saturday. Charo leaves Saturday. I got to wake up. This is my dad loss. A guy got to wake up because I'm handling everything for the weekend activities. Rue had ballet Saturday morning. Rue wanted to go. Her and mom have me up in Rue's room the night before, prepping me on ballet. Like, I know the outfit, but it's like she wants a ballet bun. She gets a ballet bun every weekend because mom was a phenomenal ballet dancer growing up. So mom always has her prepped and ready to go to the pristine amount. Like perfect little ballet bun. And Charles is showing me the bobby pins will be way too hard for you. You can twist it or wrap it around and you put another hair tie in, and Rue's kind of trying to coach me through it too. And I'm like, I got you, Rue. I got you. We'll get you right. I'm watching YouTube videos that night before, like I watched episode 1 and 2 of Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Then I'm watching a YouTube video on how to do like a ballet.
Watching film.
Just watching tape.
Watching tape.
Watching tape. Fail to prepare to fail.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't set an alarm the next morning because usually the kids are up around 6:30, 7 all the time.
Yeah.
And I wake up in a panic because I think the monitor dies because I can't hear Scotty. And I kind of woke up on my own at 8:30. After mom comes down, leaves, puts Rue in the bed. She's got to get mom's sweatshirt.
Yeah.
We got to talk about what things we love about mom, what we're going to miss about mom, what we're going to do while mom's gone. And then we finally get back to sleep around like 6:15 in the morning. And I wake up at 8:30, bro, in a panic. You know the feeling when you're just like, oh
Yeah,
shit,
dude.
something happened here. And I'm on the wall.
Yeah.
I'm on watch. Rue's still passed out in my bed. I'm like, okay, she's good. I see that's 8:30. I'm like, oh shit, ballet's at 9. We're not gonna make ballet. I text my wife. I just text, hey, so I just woke up and we're not gonna make ballet. And my wife's like, don't you feel like you could just get the kids up and get them ready to go? Scotty can go in her pajamas, like basically make it happen. I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, it's probably not gonna happen. But I see, because I think the monitor might have died because Scotty's usually up crying something because she
Yeah.
went down at normal time the night before. Scotty was face down. She slept till about 9:15, bro.
She was getting those hours back.
Yeah, Hawaii caught up to us.
Yeah.
But Rue was bummed that we couldn't do ballet because we go upstairs. I'm like, let's get dressed. I'm like, we're going to go to the zoo with Uncle Sherm and Scarlett. She's like, but what about ballet? I was like, oh, sweetheart, I told you we overslept. You overslept. You didn't wake Dada up.
Rue.
And
Wait.
yeah, like,
What are you doing?
I'm like, sweetheart, we overslept. Dada did a poor job getting up. I couldn't get everybody going. Like, we missed ballet. We can't do ballet today.
Yeah.
She's like, but I want to do the ballet bun. I want to do ballet. And I'm like, oh, shit. And you start feeling that something could be coming on if you don't figure out ballet. So I was
Yeah.
like, how about this? How about we get you ready for ballet
Yeah.
and I'll throw on a ballet class downstairs on the TV and you can do a ballet class. She's like, I wear the dress or the, what do they call them in ballet? Tutu? I can wear
Leotard.
Leotard. I can wear my leotard. I'm like, sweetheart, yeah, let's do the whole get up. I'll put you in a ballet bun. So I'm doing the ballet bun, brushing her hair out. It takes me like 3 or 4 tries to get the ponytail in the right spot. I'm twisting around. That failed a couple times. I'm like,
Good.
then I finally just get it good. failing over and over. You're up there sweating a little bit, trying to do your daughter's hair good.
Yeah.
And I get that sorted out. We go downstairs and I turn on ballet, this 20-minute ballet class. I kind of moved the living room to where she has space. She locks in and knocks it out, focused the whole time doing everything the person on TV is doing. So she ripped an entire ballet class on her own. I was so fired up and gassed that we figured that out. Turned the dad loss into a dad win. Parlay it into a zoo visit. Get Scotty up and going. She's eating, having a good time watching Rue do ballet.
And I'm telling you, dude, I know for a fact that Rue loved it because she told me about it at the zoo.
Oh, doing ballet on TV?
Told me about it at the zoo. She asked what Scarlett's leggings were. And I said, those are leggings. I said, ballerinas, do they wear leggings? And she was like, they used to, but I wear socks. I don't wear leggings. I was like, that's right. And the only reason I knew that that was called a leotard is because I blanked at the zoo of what that was called. And I said, wait, what's the pink thing called? And she kind of looked at me and I was like, I really have forgot. Like, what is that pink thing that the ballerinas wear? And she goes, my leotard? I go, that is it. Good job, Rue. I was like, that is a hard word to say / she nailed it.
Yeah, she was fired up. She was pumped we did that.
She was pumped, dude.
She was pumped.
So she was bragging a little bit about it.
That's
in a
awesome.
good way.
That's awesome to hear.
Just a warning to you both, we're getting close to an hour.
Getting close to an hour.
Close to an hour. So if we want to hit some hubby wifey shout outs and then get to voicemail,
yes.
Be a good
Hubby. Oh man, we're just going.
We're getting close to an hour.
PT6 does not mind. We apologize.
We
gotta
do
keep
apologize.
it under an hour. I
I
hope you've enjoyed the stories.
have a nice little dad hack.
Yeah, you guys, there's some dad hacks, there's some different stuff.
Yeah.
Feel free to rip through some of the comments if you want, and then we can get over. We have 2 voicemails today.
Let's go. So I have a nice little dad hack because I have a dad hack of my own that I'll parlay after this. It's a very short one, but our dad hack comes from Will Shearer. Will says, hey, Will and Sherm and boys in the back. This is Will Shearer from Plumas Lake, California. For the Dads is my new favorite podcast. My wife is amazing and just gave birth to a toddler weighing 10 pounds, 5 ounces. Yo, so much
That's
for all
a juggernaut. God bless Mom.
Yeah, for anybody
God
that
bless
hasn't
PT6.
like 10 pounds, 5 ounces. Yo, so much for the all newborn clothes in the closet. Yeah, truly. His name is William Shearer IV.
Yeah.
He will go by Liam. Got a dad hack for PT6. When changing a newborn's diaper, their hands try to help. That's very true. When the onesie is unzipped from the bottom, pull it up to get it out of the way and tuck their arms in the onesie to keep them secure. I've never heard this one.
Hack.
That's
I haven't
actually,
either.
that's a great hack. The pod encourages me to stay locked in and present. Keep it up, boys.
I got a dad hack right here. Clear your throat.
Please.
Clear your throat. And by the way, William Shearer IV, gonna go by Liam. If I get a boy someday, my wife and I are fortunate enough to have a boy one day. William IV, because I'm William Earl III. And in my brain, he's gonna go by Liam. So shout out William Shearer. Is it
William
Shearer?
Shearer.
William Shearer IV. Shout out William Shearer.
Yeah,
shout out
shout
little
out.
Liam, dude. Just being a torpedo coming out of
Liam's a great name. I think that's cool.
dad hack right here from Jordan on Spotify. Jordan Chazon.
Come on.
Dad tip. If you can't remember the months, 16, 18, 23, just say when their birthday was. Example, they turned 2 in August or they will be 3 in February. Nice hack.
That's why
I get stuck doing the math.
that's why it's Jordan Chase on, not Jordan Chase off.
Yeah.
Right
bro.
there. He's locked in. I got Ryan McCullen on X. Just trying to get that fast pass to the Shockwave. So this was sent into our For the Dads. This was DM'd to us, I believe. This was the message that he wrote on a little breakfast sandwich that he got for the wifey and a little vanilla latte right there. And he wrote, to the world, you are just a mom. But remember, to Brooks, you are his whole world. Happy Friday, and I love you.
Hey, that is phenomenal.
Yo, Ryan,
Dude, Ryan, shout out
I
you,
bet
man.
that Shockwave hit.
Yeah.
I bet that
I gotta get
shockwave
that. I gotta
hit.
get that in the bag immediately.
Yeah. And I have a little dad hack very quickly. It's called a hook-on high chair. You can get them on Amazon for like starting at $30. And it's a high chair that is portable that you can take to any restaurant, and it slips onto the table and you can tighten it and it will hook onto any table, dude. It's the best. I'm telling you guys, hook on high chair, look into it. There's some very affordable options on Amazon, and it gives the waiters and servers so much more room at restaurants, dude. You can have it in the booth with you. Sick.
Great dad hack. I got one here from Tommy Bennett on Spotify. Dad hack, create a playlist for baby with your favorite slow songs. I included Our First Dance, What We Walk Down the Aisle To, and other special songs for me and Wifey. Play it for baby when you're rocking them in the early days, and they will associate those songs with peace and calm. Now at 8 months, it has become our bedtime playlist, a car meltdown playlist. Can't wait for baby girl to watch our wedding video down the road and recognize these songs. That is heartwarming right there.
That's a dad
That's
hack.
wholesome. That's a wholesome dad hack. We want to get to call-ins, voicemails.
If you want to do hubby and wifey shout outs first.
Oh, hubby, wifey.
We got just 3 of those, and then let's get into some voicemails.
Hubby shout out. I got it right here. It was hiding behind the old iPad. Hubby shout out from Rebecca Driver on Facebook. Not a dad, obviously, but I wanted to give a shout out to my husband. He had a stroke in August, which has taken his mobility and his speech for now, and he still shows up for the kids. He was dancing in a hair salon today with our 3-year-old. He just lights up when our kids enter the room. He still tries to play catch. He still wants to tell them goodnight. His first real word after his stroke was our son's nickname. He's just so determined to let our sons know how much he still loves them, even if he can't speak. It's a great shout out, Rebecca. We're all pulling for you. Did she give she shout out his name? We're all pulling for the hubby man.
She sent a really nice video. She had recorded him dancing in his chair with the kid that was dancing across the salon. And what a G.
So we got to run that video while that.
100%. Dude, Rebecca's a good one, dude.
Yeah.
And that hubby's a good one too.
Yeah, no doubt.
Hubby shout out. This one comes from Allie Seals. Allie Seals Richard on Instagram. Good morning. My husband is a big BT6er. He tells all his fellow dad friends or soon to be dad friends about y'all's podcasts. He has even made me listen on long drives. He also listens to y'all when he's kindly doing the dishes each night. Shout out, hubby.
Shout out, hubby.
His golden birthday is coming up. It's February 28th. So he's turning 28 on the 28th. And I would love if y'all could read my thank you on your nearest episode to his birthday. Well done, Derek.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. He also won't let me get a gift for him. So this would be the ultimate gift for his birthday. We recently moved from Houston to my hometown, Louisiana, which has been an adjustment with our 15-month-old baby boy. Zach goes above and beyond to be a great dad and husband to us, whether it's a small things like doing the dishes when I cook or the big things like planning for our future. He's the ultimate superhero dad and husband. I feel so lucky to have him as a husband and dad to our baby. Thankful for y'all's as well and hope this makes it on the sode. Well, Zach, I mean, happy
Zach,
birthday.
happy
brother.
birthday.
Sounds like you truly don't need a gift on your birthday because you got a Miss Allie Seals Richards at home.
Oh,
He's got the old, but yeah.
Hey, he could use a gift on his birthday. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Maybe a little extracurriculars before the shockwave. Hey, maybe no shockwave.
No! Maybe. Hey, it is my golden birthday, man.
Hey, it is my golden birthday, sweetheart. Put a bow on it.
Put a bow. Just put a little bow on it.
Yeah.
Something to unwrap. We don't have to. Yeah. Allie's a great gal. Great wife.
Allie's a great gal. If we could gift from Papa Team 6 for the dads to Zach,
Yeah.
he's got verbally 2 fun coupons from the boys.
He does. He just got 2.
It's a shockwave pass
Yup.
and a bow pass.
Okay. And that could be submitted at the same time,
Yeah.
both coupons,
Yeah.
but he does reserve the right that he could spread those out.
The bow pass just says put a bow on it. Yeah, it does.
Happy birthday, Zach.
Yeah, happy birthday, Zach. Thank you for writing in, Allie.
Every mom at home now is like, it's not right.
You cannot give him a birthday shout out. They're just gonna be
oh, so many husbands on the flip side of that. Hey, babe.
they're just gonna write in on behalf of their wife.
Hey, honey, what's your email password again?
I'm not gonna say my name, but this is wife to Will. Wife of Will.
This is Will's wife. He does a ton of shit around the house. He's a good guy. Wish him happy birthday and do what you did for that Zach guy.
Yeah.
Week.
He's been feeling really drained because he does everything around that house. And I'm just wondering if you guys have any advice on what I could do for him to relieve him of some stress. He's just writing in.
Sincerely, Zach. Sincerely, the wife.
Yeah. Yeah, the wife. Oh God, we have fun on this show.
We do. Do we want to move on? I have one more. I know we're pressed on time.
Press on time. Let's hit the voicemail.
Let's hit
because I'm seeing email. I have an email.
Yeah,
as well.
I have an email too.
What time are we at?
We are at 1:43.
We gotta go. We're over an hour.
Yeah, we gotta go. We're just a little bit over. All right, this first voicemail comes from Jonah and is titled "Ruined Whole Weekend."
Hey, this is Jonah. I missed freaking trash day, dude, and it ruined my whole weekend. That's all. Hey, this is Jonah. I missed freaking trash day, dude, and it ruined my whole weekend. That's all.
No,
Jonah,
that happens to me too often.
you can't blame him, dude. You can't blame him for letting it affect him. You know?
No. Listen, mom can come after you. Everybody else can remind you that you missed trash day, but there is no harder critic than your own self.
Than Jonah.
That's
why I'm not worried at all. Because he's like, I gotta call the boys. This is absurd.
He doesn't even need advice. He doesn't need a pep talk. He's already ready for the next fucking
Jonah's
trash.
ready. Yeah, he does not need us.
He realizes nobody's coming to save his ass.
That's an accountability phone call. Can you believe that? And we
I
move
respect
on.
it.
Yeah,
I
respect the game.
it.
Respect.
Shout
the
out
game.
Jonah for the call, man.
This one comes from Mason. Saturday contractions.
Boys, a week ago Thursday, I was out walking the dog, doing the same thing again, listening to the pod, and my wife went into contractions.
Good.
Well, it's a new Thursday, 6 days later, still listening to the pod, but I'm a official member of PT6 with little baby boy Baker, who was born on Friday the 13th. Do you know that man's going to be an A-gap demon?
Born on Friday the 13th. So you know that boy's going to be an A-gap demon.
Baker.
Just want to call and say thank you guys so much. Super pumped to hear about all the book recommendations. Mama's doing great. This is Mason from Michigan. PT6 out.
Mason from Michigan, let's go. Shout out you and mom. Shout out Baker.
A little Friday the 13th, baby. That's sick.
I hope Mason's doing all right. Audrey, remember how Audrey left because she wanted to be a mom? And
Audrey.
Yeah, Audrey. Audrey was our nanny. She wanted to be a mom and do that thing. So she had to leave the family. She just had hers as well. First text from the group chat. See that their baby comes. Immediately text the father. Or immediately text her, hey, how's dad doing? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because dads need to be checked on.
But congrats first. Congrats.
Hope you're well.
How's dad?
How's dad? How's he doing? Is he well rested? Has he been well fed?
Did they spoil him? Put him in a Chair Force One? Like
how's his neck and back doing? Being on the couch.
Yeah.
How's dad?
Wait, what'd she say?
She laughed. Like, oh, he's doing just fine.
Like you were joking?
Yeah. Those are just, you just gotta laugh. Then I text him on the side, hey, how you doing, man? Be real with me. How are you?
You
How's
didn't
your
want to
mental?
start anything with
Yeah.
Audrey, so you laugh too.
Yeah. I know mom and baby's great. How are you? Because nobody's gonna ask you how you're doing.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
PT6 got your back.
Dude, congrats to them.
Congrats to them.
Massive shout out. That's
Massive
awesome.
shout out to Aji.
Aji.
Massive shout out to Mason.
Mason,
You're in the gutter now.
he's PT6.
He's PT6. Sleepless nights.
Your life is over, brother.
Feedings.
And a new one has just begun.
Yeah.
Welcome
And
to the show.
maybe mom's doing the feedings every time, doing the breastfeeding, and you got to be the one to wake up with her. They want you to wake up with them.
Oh, will you wake up with me? Because I don't know if I can do it if you're not awake with me. If I'm doing and am I doing it right? Do you think this is what the milk person said when we were doing the?
Honey, you're doing great. You're doing a good job. That's it, right?
Dude, shout out
like
moms,
that.
bro. God, we're so lame.
Just like that, honey. That's a good job.
I got to be up with her.
Tired of this shit.
Sherm, if you promise to go fast, the third one I would like for you guys to just hear. You don't have to react to it, but there is a third email that's really nice that I was looking through. Which one? If you promise to go fast.
I will go fast on third voicemail. Okay.
Promise.
Promise.
Hey boys, 26-year-old female here who watched the pod, big fan. Listening to the episode where Taylor announces his new baby on the way. Congrats, Taylor.
Congratulations.
And at 1:47:48, you read your lesson of the week about how you never know when your kid greets you at the door for the last time. I just want to say, even as a 26-year-old, I don't live with my parents anymore. I live states away from them. But every time that I'm home, once my dad comes through the door, I still go up and greet him. So it's still in your future. It doesn't go away if you raise
I'm
the
feeling
right
the
kind of
nose.
kids. So yeah, I love my dad. I always will. Have a great day.
Sweet, sweet victory, dude. That felt so good.
I'm glad you made us listen to that.
Yeah, I am too. That felt so good to hear, dude. She remained anonymous. So to Anonymous's dad, shout out.
Shout out.
You're a good one, dude.
Yeah.
That's
Dude,
so
shout out moms again.
sick.
Shout out moms again.
Shout out moms again.
I know we sit here and act a fool and act obnoxious, but
Moms are great.
we know who the real ones are.
We do.
We will say we know who the real ones are at all times.
We're just joking.
We love to bust balls and have fun.
We do. We're joking. Courtney Strong wrote an email.
Courtney Strong.
Will and Sherm, advice needed. I'm a 29-year-old single woman looking to find my PT sicko. Your show gets me in the feels on every sode, hearing the love and grace you have for your wife and kids and all the PT sickos that share their time in the trenches or their crack a cold ones. I get to live my dream vicariously through all of you killer PT Sixers. I was blessed with meeting a Superman of a single dad and imagine being his daughter's step MT6 in the future. It didn't work out. And that took all the wind out of my sails for that new chapter I desired. As a youngest child of 4 by over a decade and 8 nieces and nephews, there's an unspoken pressure to find my PT sicko before the unthinkable happens to either of my parents. I'm a hardworking, self-sufficient, loyal, financially stable, and very laid back, go with the flow type of girly. I was blessed to purchase my own home last August. My 9-year-old golden doodle dog is the center of my world as he is all I got for the day today. In parentheses, I have a wonderfully close and supportive family. And as he gets older, the fear sets in, I'll be alone. Advice needed. Where should I be looking to find a good quality man that will be a great PT sicko? I hesitate to go on dating apps and don't go out to bars as often. All my friends are either in long-term ships or getting married. This is a Midwestern Michigan girly that needs help from the real ones. Blessed for you boys. Courtney Strong.
Courtney sounds like a catch.
Courtney sounds like a catch, dude.
Do we need to have our own dating app? There's got to be an ST6er out there that just heard all
God.
that. It's like, you a little curious?
Wait, she has her own house. She's got a cute dog. She's financially stable, and she's a go with the
Seems
flow
so-
girl.
yeah.
Send your
Self-sufficient.
submissions to our email and we'll maybe forward them along.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll forward it to Courtney. Who knows? Send
Yeah.
your picture and what you do, PT6, for a living and like why you could be her PT sicko or whatever. And
Yeah.
maybe we'll make love here.
Or
you
if
know?
you're a ST6er that wants to be a future PT6er, you know?
Yeah. What advice would you give? I feel like it's hard. Obviously, what's up? You got advice? all right.
From our Seaman Team Sixer,
All right. It's advice from Chef, our Seaman Team
What was,
6
what
already.
was her name again?
Courtney.
Courtney. Courtney, I'm very serious when I say that. Go find the guy that, if you're from Michigan, when the Maize and Blue are on, he's screaming at the TV. Now, that sounds crazy off the bat, but let me tell you, there's no one more loyal than a man who screams at at the TV during a game while his favorite college football team is playing. I will stand by that to the day I die.
Yeah.
You get a guy who is like, I don't care what no, it doesn't matter if losing is not an option.
Yeah.
And that's a guy that's going to stick with you through thick and thin, especially if he comes from, I'm wearing a Nebraska shirt, finding Cornhuskers. Those are loyal people.
Yeah.
You know,
Those are good
any
people.
Big Ten team, a lot of SEC squads out there. Those are the winners right there. And then you just got to put up with the fact they scream at the TV, but that's okay. You'll
So a fan of college football, a sicko fan of college football,
NFL franchise.
or good NFL franchise, or good
They have a
NFL
sport
franchise.
and a team that they love. Maybe Courtney's not a sports girl.
I would say this to Courtney as far as where I found the most success dating / how I met Jill, because I was set up on a blind date, is you were set up on a blind date too, Derek. You were too. I would say friends that you are very close with that know you, know what you love, and love you and want to see the best for you, want to see you succeed. Finding people that are like-minded to that friend group that you really resonate with and being set up, I think is a great way to meet somebody that would be awesome.
Yeah, I think that's great advice. I couldn't.
I'm not a guru. I truly am
me
not a
neither.
love guru.
I didn't have a lot of game either. And I can only imagine what the dating world's like now, because a lot of it is unfortunately on the apps and everything else. I would say dip your toe in it. You probably don't want to pour a lot of energy into it because you seem like a real one. And you don't want to mess around with the nonsense or the bullshit. But maybe there's a gentleman or a potential PT sicko on the apps,
Yeah.
and you guys just you haven't found each other yet.
Yeah. Nothing against the apps.
Nothing against the apps at all, but obviously it's like dudes ain't shit. So a lot of times you're on there, guys are trying to get car washed, have a little bit of fun, surface level, keep it surface level, maybe go on a date, and that date they want something to happen that night or that action. Like, you know who you are, you know what you're worth. And so if you're interested in getting to the dating scene, it's just, I feel for her when she's like, I don't hit the bars that often. It probably seems like a hassle doing that. And I get it. But if that's what Polini calling me.
I love that so much.
Hey, Coach Bo, you gotta
eat dating advice?
Yeah.
Good Lord, that actually, I kind of want you to do that.
Yeah. But if a priority in your life is finding a man, I would say you approach it like anything else, like no stone left unturned, like trying to figure out what the vibes are. You're going to hate some of them, but it's worth trying.
Yeah.
But I hope Courtney finds somebody. She seems like a good one. Somebody who's bought their own house, has their own shit together, laid back vibes.
Bro, she sounds like a chiller. And yeah,
29 is nothing. I found mine at 31. Loads of time left. 29, you got loads of time.
I got married at 30, Courtney. I got married at 30.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Rue is what? 3? How old am I?
You're 4 years
I'm
older
36.
than me. You're 36.
Rue is 3. So yeah, I got married at 32.
Yeah.
I got married at 32. You have plenty of time.
You got plenty of time.
I know those fears are real, but you
Yeah.
don't want the fears to be so real that you're forcing the issue.
And you settle.
Yeah. So continue to pour into things that give you energy.
Yeah.
And the things that don't, do away with them. I'm telling you, at some point you're gonna find your person.
And if you find your person through things that bring you life and bring you joy and happiness, I would say 9 times out of 10, that's going to be a winner.
Yeah.
whether that's hobbies, friends, family, whatever.
That's a good question. It's kind of a tough question.
It's a tough question.
Especially without knowing Courtney and knowing, more context and everything else.
And respect to her for trusting us
with
that.
Yeah. I have an email here from Hector Santa Maria. What's up, boys? Hector here from Washington State. I'm here watching the Valentine's episode with my 5-day-old on my chest. Good. Wifey next to me getting the very much needed sleep. I had called in earlier this week saying I was in the hospital with Wifey while she was getting induced. Let's just say this week has been a very traumatic one. From sitting with my wife in the labor room to getting rushed out due to needing an ASAP emergency C-section and my wife going into full anesthesia, our baby girl's heart was dropping low. Not knowing how my girls were doing, all I could do was cry. I hated the helpless feeling or the unknown of what could happen. Thankfully, our little fighter pulled through.
Come on.
Hearing or watching you guys every week has made me feel ready to be in the trenches and raise our first girl. Keep up the hard work, boys. You guys are doing the Lord's work out here. Rue, Scotty, and Scarlett will be so proud of their dads. P.S. Can Andy record himself reading the book so we can play them for bedtime? Shout out,
Andy.
Got some, there's
That's
some
a
tear jerkers.
sicko right there.
We have tear jerkers. I do have a sad alert one. So while I'm just feeling the vibe, let's just dive in. By the way, Hector, shout out to you, man. There's nothing, your little 5-day-old laying on your chest while mom gets much needed sleep. It's been a grind with the kiddos at times, doing the solo dad parenting with mom out of town, but it's a grind that's worth it. It's like the diaper pail, fills up and you're sitting there pushing on it and you're like, all right, I got to take out the goddamn trash. I got to take out this diaper pail. It's smelling up the place. You got to do all these things.
Yeah.
But Rue we do sleepovers with mom out of town, or if I'm out of town, Rue will do a sleepover with mom where she sleeps on our bed. So she's been ripping with me for like 4 nights in a row. And it's some of the best times of my life, dude. Of my life. Like last night I crawled in bed around 10:30 and Rue just rolls over and lays on my shoulder and I'm just smiling, kissing her on top of the head and just be like, man, it's going to fly by. It is flying by. And it is incredible because some nights, and I forgot to tell this is actually a fun little update because a while back I talked about how I hadn't read the book that my mom filled out and wrote in for me. Cracked it open over these last few nights.
No, you didn't.
I did because Rue was missing mom so much that I was trying to find ways to calm her down. And I'm like, I know, sweetheart, Dad misses mama too. And I'm like, I miss my mama. And kind of telling her about my mom and talking about what happened. My mom passed away. So your mom died? I was like, yeah, my mama died. And she's like, how? And I'm kind of taking her through it. And I was like, my mom wrote me a little book over here. And I'm like, I miss my mama too. I miss my mama every day. Your mama's going to be back in a couple days. And that is amazing that mama's going to get to come home. And you're going to be so happy when mama comes home because I miss your mama. I miss mama too. And I empathize with you because I miss my mama. And there are things like you have your sweatshirt right here. You have things to remember her by because, again, she's going to come back. And I have a couple things that I get to remember with my mama too. I'm showing her a couple photos, the wedding photos, and telling her how excited she was to meet you. And we're connecting over all this stuff just because of missing mom. And so I pull out the book because we do bedtime stories. And it felt like just the stars aligned to pull out the old book. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to read this book. And she's just filling out a bunch of things where it's like memories and asking questions and my mom growing up and when I was first born and what she, God, I hate crying, what she envisioned for me and all these things. And we're just sitting here going through it and I'm just reading to her and she'll see tears coming out of my eyes. Dad, why you said? I'm like, I miss my, I miss mom too. So we can lay here together. We can cry together. It's, mama's going to come back. It's going to be awesome. Mama loves you so much. And it makes Dad feel good to talk about my mom to you.
Yeah.
Because sadly, it's like you'll never get to meet her. But so your boy read the book. And honestly, when I got done, the next night, she wanted to read that book. She's sitting on the bed. I have a photo. She's on the bed flipping through the book. I take a picture and send it to Charo because I'm telling her, I'm like, hey, I read the stuff my mom filled out and wrote for me. And it's been awesome. It felt like that was the perfect moment to bring it out and do it. because she was struggling with mom out of town. Because you do FaceTime and mom's at dinner and it's just, it's just brutal. It's just brutal how much she is sad and misses mom. And then these last few nights, we read different parts of the book. I'll be like, oh, here's a question that was asked to mom. Here's what she said. She'd be like, are those pictures, are those your brothers, or are those your family? And it's, it's just drawings and illustrations of other people in the book. And, but yeah, dude, each night I've gotten to crack open that book and read just a different portion. Well, I've read through it all. It's not like the longest thing in the world, but, it's been a joy. It's been fun. And we get to connect over it just because of just the fact of missing mom. So I'm trying to tell her, I'm just like, sweetheart, I'm thinking, hey, I miss my mom too. Dad misses mama too. Your mama? Where's your mama? Beck, is it the lady that grandpa was with? I'm like, no, that's not mama. You didn't get to meet mama. And we just get to go through. I'm like, that's your grandma. The pictures we see, I'm like, that's grandma. She wrote in this book. That's her handwriting. But so an update, I did read the book.
I love you very much. And I'm very proud of you. I'm very happy for you.
Thank you, brother.
That makes me very happy.
Yeah. It was good, man. It's when I got done and I'm sitting there laying through and everything else, I was like, damn, it felt like this was the moment. This was how it was supposed to go down. So I tell myself anyway. But
that was the right
dude.
moment. Yeah.
So let's dive into this sad
Good
alert.
Lord, dude.
I know. Grant Overholser on Facebook, sad alert. Love the content. Here's my story. I'll keep it brief. My daughters and I lost their mom in 2017. I was stationed in New York and they lived in Arkansas. The military kept us apart. I moved to Arkansas the same day she passed. Guys, what a shock. I took lessons on how to do hair, how to cook, and how to raise girls, and I'm still learning. When I moved to Arkansas, the crew I flew with in the Marines in New York all died in a plane crash 5 months later. Not only did I have to navigate being a single dad, but I had to figure my shit out mentally. If their mom hadn't passed away, I would have been... Oh, damn, man.
He would have been on that plane.
He would have been on the plane. Yankee 72 was the crew. Here I am 9 years later. My daughters are crushing it. I'm crushing it. And my wife adopted our daughters. And we have a son now. Thanks for being great dudes. And thanks for being a great outlet to escape. Grant, hats off to you, brother. You can't imagine going through something like that.
Thank you for considering us as great dudes.
Yeah.
Because to hear that from somebody that's been through all that, it's a pleasure to have you listen to our show and find joy from it. It's a pleasure.
Man, and then it's like, now I sit here, I'm like, we talk about put a boat on it and shockwave. We obviously talk about all, great stuff that we love and are passionate about. But Grant, bro, we love you. That is, it's just another perspective. It's just another story that reminds you that whatever you're going through, there are things out there that people have went through that just shock you and then make you think, dude, how lucky are we?
Yeah.
And even Grant, I'm sure there's other perspectives that he finds. He's like, man, it's still, how lucky am I? That sucks. That's brutal. But knowing 9 years later, he found a wife who adopted his girls, who he grinded to help raise.
Yeah.
And I'm sure he was super protective along the way, like letting anybody else come into that world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know how hard that would be? Just thinking if I was in that situation, how like guarded you'd be for anybody to kind of come into your house or help raise your girls with you or have other opinions or things that kind of might hit insecurities of yours or triggers or things where you're like, no, I need to protect my daughters with anybody that I bring in my house.
Yeah.
And to find somebody to like have a family with, to feel like, hey, yes, it would be an honor for you to adopt my daughters. And then, you know, have a son. That's hard, man.
Yeah.
Finding your way with all that going down.
He's
imagine your wife passing away and you're off in the military.
But the added guilt too of like the only reason that he's still here and kicking in his mind is his wife's passing as well. Like that added layer is like that has a lot to work through mentally.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
On the mental side of being with your unit, being with your team, a team that it's all sacrifice. It's all I'm responsible for the group, not myself. And the guilt that you probably carry, like I should have been on that plane. And also like, no, God was telling me something because I shouldn't have been. Because if I was on that plane and both of them were lost.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened with his wife, but if he goes down on that plane because mom's still alive and then whatever happened to mom happened after that.
And then baby boy's not even in the picture.
Yeah, man. Golly.
What
Thanks
was
for the
his
writing,
name?
Grant Overholser.
Is
on Facebook.
I crept very heavy. Happy birthday, Grant. It was February 2nd. So happy birthday to Grant.
Happy birthday, Grant. And Grant, if you've listened to this episode, you get 2 fun coupons.
Yeah, he does.
Gotta break up this sadness with laughter, man.
Do you want me to put a bow on it with a little Dan Gable?
Yeah, please give us a Dan Gable quote. The PT6. So that we've been laughing, we've been trying to chime in with opinions, trying to find the next PT6er for Courtney, like feeling all things, crying, being sad, like what are we talking about moments.
Yeah,
we need a Dan Gable quote.
Circumcision.
Dude, in the book, it was, my mom wrote, it was something about when I was born, the first thing my dad said, and it was, he was asked to cut the cord and, or asked, hey, do you want to cut the cord? And his response that my mom has written in there is, do you have somebody more qualified?
Did he end up doing it?
Yeah, I believe so.
Billy boy.
Billy.
What a legend. Oh,
you got somebody more qualified?
That's the Duke of Montana right there.
I can see him laughing after saying that joke. Yeah. I'll cut the cord. Come right here.
Give me that shit. What do I do? This comes from a young Dan Gable. This is back in the 1970s. This comes from a very rare source of material of him talking to a wrestling camp of kiddos in the 70s. And I quote, everything my high school coach told me was exactly right. Back then, when I listened to him and he told me, you do this, you do that, you'll be a better person, and all this and all that, I just thought it was a bunch of garbage. But everything he said was right. If I would have done what he said, I'd be a lot better off today than I am right now. You don't really learn from the clinics and wrestling by yourself. You learn from watching. I don't care how good good the guy is or how bad the guy is in wrestling. I can learn things from watching you guys wrestle. Almost every one of you probably has a certain thing you do differently or a favorite hold. If I can pick that up, that's just going to add a little bit more to my wrestling knowledge, and it's going to help me a lot. Dan
Gable.
He was a little gent, and he was like, "This is garbage. This guy doesn't know what he's talking about.
He don't know what he's saying."
And
but I should have listened to him.
Every single thing he said was right.
That's that's life right there.
That's life.
That's us right now thinking about everything our parents told us.
Yeah.
That's going to be our kids thinking about what we tell them one day.
What our grandparents were telling us.
Yeah.
Dude, I just want to say this, one of my favorite sods. I try not to do that at the end of sods, but this was truly one of my favorite sods.
This was a great sod.
This was.
Yeah.
It was fantastic.
If you got something out of it, if If you have a win, a loss, something you want to share, do not hesitate to comment.
Yeah.
Do not hesitate to call in. Even if you want to just say, I fucking forgot to take out the trash. See ya.
Well, don't forget you said the comment to PT Fit. That was our comment.
That's right. We've covered a lot in this episode. We got to get PT Fit.
PT Fit. God save these people that are listening to this podcast.
Oh, I'm a hey, after 4 months. Yeah. What are the photos called? Transformational.
The before and afters.
Yeah. The transformational photos. I'm a PT Fitto. Just.
Before is the PT Thicko, and then it's into the PT Fitto.
PT Thicko to PT Fitto.
PT Thicko is unreal, Derek.
God.
That was incredible.
I love you guys. Take out the trash.
Yeah, do it. I gotta give you a hug. That was a good episode.